have Jason Moffitt, number 68, Brody Brown, and Case Laster. Coaching, playing in memory of Nancy Warren, being escorted by the family of Nancy Warren. Next up is Jason Allman, Parker Allman, number 21, Clark Allman, and Taylor Webb, playing in honor of Jason Allman and the Allman family, is escorting him. Next we have Robert Clater in memory of Marilyn Colston, being escorted by Brandy and Kaysen Graham and Sandy Backstrom. Up next, we have Coach Justin Brumfield and Isabella Allgood. Coach Brumfield's coaching in memory of Will Grimsley, and Isabella is in memory of Sue Corey. They're being escorted by Bill and Jean Grimsley. Next, we have Coach Greg Keaton. He'll be coaching in honor of Debbie Keaton, being escorted by Debbie Keaton and family. Next are our players. We have number 1, Larry Schwertner, playing in honor of Shelley Collins, being escorted by Shelley Collins and family. Next up, number 2, Grayson Egling. He'll be playing in memory of Buck White, being escorted by the family of Buck White. Next up is number 3, Samuel Howard III. He'll be playing in memory of Jamie Altamirano, being escorted by the family of Jamie Altamirano. Next, we have number 4, Gary Keaton, playing in memory of Irish Reuter, being escorted by the family of Irish Reuter. Next, number 5 and number 20. Number 5 is Eli Phillips. Number 20 is Grady Keaton. They will be playing in honor of Calvin Ford, and they're being escorted by the family and Calvin Ford. Next, we have number 6, Eduardo Silva. He'll be playing in memory of Leonard Lopez, being escorted by the Campbell family. Next, we have number 7, Cy Burns. He'll be playing in memory of Paul Humes, being escorted by the family of Paul Humes. Next, we have number 10, Amos Phillips. He's playing in honor of Jerry Branch, being escorted by Jerry Branch and family. Next, we have number 12, Graham Barron. He's playing in honor of Don Ford, being escorted by Don Ford and family. Next, we have number 13, Dylan Watts, and number 25, Madison Shelkey. And they'll be in honor of Amy Watts, being escorted by Amy Watts and family. Next, we have number 14, Bo Kelly. He's playing in honor of the Masonic Lodge family, being escorted by a member of the Masonic Lodge. Next up, number 15, Hunter Martin. He's playing in memory of Kenneth Malden, being escorted by Debbie Buster. Next, we have number 16, Colby Aaron. He's playing in memory of William Earl, Bill Blanchard, being escorted by the William Blanchard family. Next, number 17, Seth Bates. He's playing in honor of Regina Pruitt, being escorted by Regina Pruitt.
Hi, Chris.
Next, number 19, Ian Gilmore. He's playing in honor of Nina Weisenhart, being escorted by Emily Gilmore. Next, we have number 23, Brady Gist. He's playing in memory of Dylan Blanchard, being escorted by the family of Dylan Blanchard. Next, number 24, George Carmona, playing in honor of Lokio Vega, being escorted by Lokio Vega and family. Next, number 50, Braxton Boyd, playing in memory of Wendy Boyd, being escorted by the family of Wendy Boyd.
First thing's going to come, so I'll have to say, I read you that.
Next, number 51, Kay Faulkner, playing in honor of Ian Bloom. Escorted by friends. Next, number 54, Lacey Saunders, playing in memory of Rhonda Williams, being escorted by the family of Rhonda Williams.
Okay, can you come down here so we can buy some food? Are they?
Next up, number 55, Joe Cox, playing in honor of Carla Donaldson, being escorted by Ricky Phillips. Next, number 60, Levi Webb, playing in honor of Lauren Moody, being escorted by Lauren and Terry Moody. Next up is number 64, Draven Henderson, playing for Hillside Medical Lodge, being escorted by the staff of Hillside Medical Lodge. Next, number 68, Nikki Thomas, playing in honor of the Myers family, being escorted by the Myers family.
I love it, man. I like the promotion.
Okay, number 99, Charlie Winkler, playing in honor of Betty Winkler, being escorted by Betty Winkler and family. And next, we have number 11, Nathan Rack, number 18, Landon Thomas, number 22, Carson Griffin, number 28, Kate Brennan, 29, Andrew Valentine, 30, Douglas Blank, 44, Leonardo Leon, 62, Rusty Kimmery, and 67, Stephen Walker, playing in honor of those in Gatesville coaching, being escorted by those in Gatesville. Next up will be our trainers. We have Tatiana Navarro in honor of the Wright brothers, being escorted by a Wright family. have Ohio Basham, training in honor of Cheryl Dunn, being escorted by the family of Cheryl Dunn. Next we have Lily Salter, training in memory of Catherine Pierce, being escorted by the family of Catherine Pierce. Next we have our cheer squad. We have number 25, Riley Ford, cheering in honor of Amanda Jones, being escorted by Andre, Maria, Malaya, and Tootie Jones. Next, number 25, Tinley Winkler. She's cheering in memory of Randy Needy, being escorted by Brent and Tiffany Winkler. Next, we have Aiden Doss. She's cheering in honor of Bill Robinette, being escorted by Bill Robinette and family. Then Aileen Powell. She's cheering in honor of Beverly Pena, being escorted by Beverly Pena and family.
Bro, holy fag, bro. He's a fag, bro.
Next, we have Kinley Mangle, cheering in honor of Janet Parker, being escorted by Chance, Chloe, Kinsley Taylor. Next, we have Vanessa Henson. She's cheering in honor of Amanda Flores, being escorted by Amanda Flores and family. We have Casey Comstock, cheering in memory of Molly Grams Brown, being escorted by Christina Lambert. After that, we have Avery Cohn. She's cheering in honor of Tina Garvin, being escorted by Kara. Next up is Lilla Long. She's cheering in honor of Debbie Brooks, being escorted by Chris Long. And then we have Emily Pierce. She's cheering in honor of Shirley Pierce, being escorted by Shirley Pierce. Kaylee Smith, cheering in honor of Paige Teal, being escorted by the family of Paige Teal. And then Connie Davenport, cheering in memory of Gerald Kane, being escorted by the family of Gerald Kane. Next we have our dazzlers. We have Naomi Ibarra. She's dazzling in honor of Marilyn Thompson, being escorted by Joanna Reynolds. Then we have Gracie White in honor of Deborah Hamilton, being escorted by Gracie. We have Adam Shelton, dazzling in honor of Tommy Shelton, being escorted by Tommy Shelton. After that, we have Arabella Galindo, being in honor of Judy Manfred, being escorted by Samantha Galindo. Now we have Megan Glennon, in honor of Terry Glennon, being escorted by Terry Glennon. Next up is Lily Mann, in honor of Blake Edwards, being escorted by the friends and the family of Blake Edwards. Next, we have Hillary Lawrence, in honor of Chelsea Blackwell, being escorted by Chelsea Blackwell. After that, we have Piper Beck, being dazzling in memory of Sherry Farney, being escorted by the family of Sherry Farney.
What is up, brother?
Next, we have Emily Webb, dazzling in honor of Tammy Finnegan, being escorted by Denise, Rebecca, and Pam. Then we have Emily Boots, in honor of Judy Boots, being escorted by Judy Boots.
I guess we're going to the student section.
Hi, Jake. Hi, Nolan.
Next we have Sophia Salinas and Chloe Cole. Sophia is dazzling in memory of Carrie Turner, and Chloe is in memory of Lori Moody, and being escorted by Helen, Tanner, and Darian Gonzalez. Next we have Bailey Cole, in honor of Bonnie Layton, being escorted by Bonnie Layton. Next we have Lily Kinman. She's in honor of the Crane Unit, being escorted by Crane Unit. Next is Cameron Conway, in honor of Ronald Ferguson, being escorted by Ronald Ferguson. Next is Dallas Clove, in memory of Sylvia Keller, being escorted by the family of Sylvia Keller. Next we have Morelle Crozier, in honor of Edna Moreno, being escorted by Edna Moreno.
Well, congratulations.
And we have Lily Timmons, in memory of Michael Hall, being escorted by Karen Hall, Crystal Bell, and Brandon White. And last but not least is Hadley Hobson, in memory of Cheryl Ford and the family, being escorted by the family of Cheryl Ford. On behalf of the Big Sting Board of Directors, I just want to thank y'all for letting us do this every year. Everything that we do here raises money to go towards cancer to help families and all the things. If you know people that need help, the Board of Directors is Dean Moffitt, Morgan King, Dusty Boyd, and Greg Casey. Please contact any of us. Let us know how this we can serve and how this we can help. And again, let's do everything we can do to try to battle this disease and help everybody we can. Thank y'all. Have a wonderful time.
I got the
And thank you, Gatesville High School Band. You may be seated. We'll have you stand here in a few moments when the players have taken the field. Thank you. We remind everybody the concession stand is being operated by the band boosters, and they
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Hornet Football at its best, coming to you from Pregame Stadium tonight. This is your host, Lee Janes.
And Adam Baker.
And Jacob Paget will be back in just a moment.
I turned off his microphone. He's not going to be back. Just kidding.
Tonight's festivities is all about the Big Sting, supporting those in Gatesville,
which we just wrapped up. Great job. I'm speechless whenever it comes to the Big Sting. It's just the people that's helped out in the community and just what it means to everybody. And the Gatesville does that. It's not everywhere.
No, I love hearing about the story. Go ahead. I love hearing about the stories about people who's won their battle against cancer. It's just phenomenal. The fight. It goes with the Hornet fight. Never dies. Well, it doesn't die with the community either.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, first off, before we get started with football tonight, how about those Lady Hornets on the volleyball court?
Wow, that was a great game to call before coming over here. They came out dominant over Belton. They dropped the games to Belton whenever they played in the Academy tournament, a tournament that they were dominating in. They lost no sets until they got to the championship round and ended up losing 3-1 to Belton. So they were definitely motivated tonight, and it showed on the court. I mean, they ended up winning all three sets. Last one gave them a little bit of trouble. Belton refused to get caged and put away as easily as the Hornets wanted, but I think they did a great job, Jacob. What do you think?
They absolutely took care of business. It was a full team deal, but it was nice to see Emma Pollard dominating defensively as she usually does, and Anna McPherson using not only her hands but her feet, when she had a nice save, a little bit of soccer action that'll do her good in the spring. And I'm going to tell you right now, Charlie Ferris was flying all over the bar. Belt Bartlett was leaving skid marks from her skin onto the gym floor because she was doing so many good digs. So just good all-around performance by the Gatesville Lady Hornets.
Well, everybody will have to tune in next Wednesday night, 6 p.m. for the fifth quarter show, so we can talk about who is going to be the player of the week from that game.
Oh, that's going to be somebody we'll reveal next week.
Mm-hmm. You'll have to tune in to find out.
You're going to have to tune in to find out.
I almost said it.
Back to football tonight now. We have got the Hornets are off of a strong start this season, 2-0, showing balance on both sides of the ball through game one. In game two, they've outscored their opponents 78-21, averaging nearly 40 points a game while holding defense to just 10 points average per game. Our quarterback play, Garrett Keaton has been sharp, completing 27 of 36 at 75%, 475 yards and 5 touchdowns. That's an average of 17.6 per completion with a long strike, 63 yards. He's been very efficient moving the ball, both short game and deep shots. The running attack game, Trey Howard leads the ground attack with 113 yards on 26 carries, 2 touchdowns highlighted by a 38-yard carry. And Cy Barnes has been speaking sparking as well with 96 yards on 14 carries, averaging 6.9 per carry, and leads as he's already found the end zone 3 times. And then finishing up with our receiving game, Amos Phillips has been a big target, go-to guy for Keaton. 15 receptions, 300 yards on 3 scores, averaging 20 yards per catch. Clark Allman has also been in there with 5 receptions for 124 yards, 25 yards per catch, and 2 touchdowns. Together, this duo has accounted for all of the Gatesville Hornets receiving touchdowns so far. So,
well, they get credit for the touchdowns, but the ball has been moved around to several players. There's been several receivers that have got their hands on it. Of course, Allman and Phillips coming up big with several really nice catches. So, great to see Keaton moving the ball around to multiple different players.
All right. Well, I don't know what we are waiting for. I guess
we're waiting on the other team.
Waiting on the other team to
the Mexia Black Cats.
Okay. The Mexia Black Cats.
Yep.
A little early for Halloween, right?
There they go. I think that we were having a problem with the smoke generator.
Looks like it's a big fire extinguisher, not so much a smoke generator.
Is that what was that?
That's just a fire extinguisher.
Just spraying asbestos all over everybody.
For the flames the Hornets are about to put on.
Oh, they're about to put it on them.
They came out here with a flag that says "Come and take it." Gatesville Hornets and say, "I don't mind if I do."
Why? Thank you for bringing that.
And if you are tuned in from Mexia watching, yes, we will call a good game, but we are Hornet biased.
Yep.
Unfortunately, that's part of the deal you have to deal with whenever you watch the opposing team's live stream.
Absolutely, yeah. Because we're Gatesville versus Mexia tonight.
And at the other end of the field, we got the cheerleaders lined up.
Do we? All of them? We have a cheerleader of the week, actually, Lee.
We do. It's Alyssa Jackson. She's the cheerleader of the week, and she's been recognized by her team and all that kind of good stuff. So she's been putting out good effort for the past week. So kudos to her. Congratulations to Mrs. Jackson.
Good deal.
All right, here we go with the national anthem. Flag is on number 2. Okay. Now, go to your preview. Whenever they start playing.
Sergeant First Class Raven Barbieri. Color guard in place, and now the playing of our national anthem by the Gatesville High School Band. Once again, Gatesville High School band has done a fine job presenting the national anthem. Proud of us.
All right, Jacob, you ready to get this thing going?
I'm ready to go. I'm excited. We've got beautiful weather out here, and we're ready to take on these Mexia Black Hats. All right, well, to recap on Mexia so far, they've had a rough start. I mean, they haven't won a game all season. They dropped their season opener 54-17 to Fairfield, and then they went out last week 66-0 to Westwood. Excuse me. Both the offense and defense have struggled to find consistency. Although they're going to look to turn things around here against the Gatesville Hornets, but I think the Gatesville Hornets have something else in store for them, and they beg to differ.
Well, absolutely. I think you're right. You know, and Lee kind of went over some of the highlights of the previous two games. As the Hornets are coming in tonight, 2-0, coming off that nice 30-7 win in Glen Rose. A wet game, a game that, if anybody heard, they heard me getting a little excited for. You weren't here. You were somewhere else not supporting your Hornet football team. We won't hold that against you.
I heard you jumped out of your chair there.
Hey, Amos Phillips high-pointed that pass. Nothing but daylight between him and the end zone. He and I have been talking about and joking about getting a pick six since he first made varsity. And so to see him finally get that, it was amazing. I was so proud of the young man because he's a great kid. He's a great athlete. Puts his heart and soul into the game. And, you know, the coaches have nothing but great things to say about him.
It's not just enough that he scores touchdowns offensively. He's got to do it defensively, too.
Well, that was we had to get that one. And then, so I was really excited for him. So, you know, we've got that going on. You know, kind of some of the keys for tonight's game is this one going to be Gatesville's defense against Mejia's offense. Hornets are coming off that, like I said, those 2 game wins where they just really been making life miserable for the opposing quarterbacks. They've had several sacks, turnovers, really tight coverage. A lot of good play coming off the defensive line. We've got Brody Brown, Egling, who just really collapsing and controlling the end of the line there. So just a great job there by the defensive front. So look for some big plays there. Mejia's defense is just going to try to not give up those big plays, as Gatesville's offense is also pretty well balanced. We've got a nice running game between 3 to 4 different players. They'll have different running styles, and then of course, you know, we talked about Keaton's arm just being on point this year.
Yeah, if you're the defense, you're going to have to pick your poison on what you want to try to stop and what you want to get beat by. Again, this is going to be a matchup of momentum versus adversity. Gatesville's confident clicking after 2 strong wins, including one against a top 20 opponent. Mexia is searching for answers. They're not quite knowing what they want to be defined as, and they're looking for answers for back-to-back tough losses. But boy, they were running into a buzzsaw against Gatesville Hornets.
Absolutely. You know, now if just, you know, kind of wrapping things up, if Gatesville plays their brand of football tonight, tough defense, a balanced attack on offense, and just discipline. We kind of got a little out of discipline last week. Had multiple flags. I don't know if that was just the team or just some flag-happy refs. We're not going to go either way. We're just going to say they got to play discipline. For Mexia, they've got to be limiting the mistakes. That kick's going to be getting things lined up here on our screen for you there, ladies and gentlemen. But kickoff is underway. Mejia's going to kick that one out of the back of the end zone. Gatesville will be taking over, as Mexia did win the toss.
That was Fernando Gonzalez, the kicker for Mexia. That'll be probably one of his few kickoffs from the tee, we hope, and the rest will be punts, but, you know.
Yeah, hopefully we'll kind of limit those from here on out. All right, there we go. That's your starting offense of the Hornets. Number 4, Garrett Keaton. Back behind center. Handoff's going to be number 7 for the Hornets. That's going to be Cy Burns. Cy picking up about 1 on the run.
On the tackle, number 54, Kendralyn Hudson, who's a junior defensive lineman. Well, the Mexia, the Black Hat defensive line stood for just 1 yard there.
Well, it looks like they gave him 2.
They gave him 2
I'm not going to argue with him. I'm just saying that looks like 2 to me. There's a pass out to the left side. Hard to tell on those numbers. I believe that was number 10, Phillips. It is going to be number 10, Amos Phillips, on the reception for the Hornets.
That's number 24, Chris Gavarete on the tackle.
Picking him up at about another 4 yards, setting up a manageable 3rd and 4 for the Hornets.
Well, when you get Gatesville kind of working 3rd and 4, 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2 type situations, if you're the defense, you're on the balls of your feet. You have no idea what they're going to do. Are they going to run? Are they going to do a screen pass? Are they going to do a slant? It's just they have their whole full offensive playbook opened up to them right now.
And just like that, you got a dangerous Clark Alleman moving to the left, but they go to the right. Oh, just off the fingertips of Grayson Egling.
We had number 26, Gabriel Ramirez, who's a freshman on that coverage.
So that's going to set up 4th and 4 for the Hornets. And we're going to punt this away. That's going to be number 99, Charlie Winkler, back to punt for the Hornets. So right off the bat, Mexia doing a great job defensively stopping the Hornets.
This isn't baseball, Adam. There's no bat out there.
Oh, little dirty laundry there.
One of the offensive linemen get a little excited there on that play.
Just a tad.
Looks like this is going to be number 18, Brandon Brown, set to receive for Mexia. He's not going to want any part of this ball, and that's going to take a Mexia bounce.
And I'm surprised the ref didn't throw the flag there. There was contact with the punter. A little questionable. Even Winkler was wondering why it wasn't thrown. But
the only way I can think of it is maybe the ref thought he was blocked but it didn't. That was clearly not blocked in the punter, in my opinion.
I'll give Winkler credit for trying to sell it anyway.
All right, so it looks like the quarterback is going to be. I see you got a number here. They got 2 listed on their depth chart. Got number 9 in motion. That's Ryler Greer.
Fumbled snap.
Looks like it'll be blown dead before it even gets going. Quarterback for the Mexia Blackcats tonight is going to be number 4, Aiden Cargile. He's a junior.
Aiden Cargile?
Aiden Cargile.
Yeah, that your motion man turned towards the line before he should have, so that was a penalty.
All right, now it's going to back up the Blackcats.
First down still, 15 to go.
That was a false start. I mean, the offensive lineman looked like the left tackle, or excuse me, left guard just completely stood up.
Look at Schwertner down there getting everybody all jacked up and excited. He's happy. You get your big old defensive lineman moving around.
Well, that young man felt like he needed about he needed a full second of head start to get that block down, didn't he?
Yeah, you got Brody Brown and Caden Kaufman there on that front right side of the line.
So that's going to be first down and a mile for Mejia's. Back-to-back penalties puts him in a 1st and 20 situation. This will be a quarterback run here, design run. And I think everybody on the Gatesville Hornets staff there tackled Caden.
-2 players were in on that tackle, so he got stood up in the hole there and just pushed back. Forward progress is going to get him back up to the line of scrimmage at least.
I think Cargile got it acquainted to everybody on the Gatesville Hornet defense there.
You were just letting him know that Burger King's no longer an option here, so he's going to have McDonald's or somewhere else on their bus ride home. 2nd and a country mile.
Yeah, it's like about 2nd and 19, 2nd and 18. Looks to throw here.
Pass is going to be incomplete.
And it looked like number 9 was expecting it. Ryler Greer, and number 6, Caden Molina, thought his teammate was going to get it and dropped his hands. And turns out neither one of them was able to put their hands on that ball, as their routes were in similar areas. So that'll bring up 3rd down and about 18 and a half yards. That ball went through the hands of 2 players, caught by none.
Those good shells I got you. I'll holler at you.
All right. Cargyle dealing with 3rd and long here.
Back to pass. Covered by number 20.
There was a little push off there. I'm surprised it wasn't called.
Yeah, go ahead and ask for the flag because it's coming your way if you really want it.
I was going to say that was offensive pass interference, a Michael Irvin special.
Hey. You know,
I know. I love
that's whenever
Michael
I actually
Irvin.
was a fan.
Yeah, that was a great team. It's going to bring up 4th and 18, and you don't have to.
Well,
you don't
great.
have to talk about. It's going to be a punt.
Great job was Grady Keaton on that coverage on the left side. Speaking of Keaton, he and number 10 Amos Phillips, number 20 Grady Keaton, and number 10 Amos Phillips back to receive this punt.
I tell you what, if Molina didn't push, that might have been an interception at him. It might have been a smart push by him because
Amos is going to get this on the run, momentum going. He's got the sideline to help him out, and then
that was going to be number 5, Cashton Williams, putting a lick on him as he was going out of bounds.
Made some steady contact there on him.
As this comes to be a field position game early, Gatesville's winning that. They're got the ball just almost at midfield. They're going to start the ball with on their own 49-yard line. Mexia defense trots out onto the field.
All right, so first possession, not the way we wanted, so a little adjustment made. I'm going to start with 2 receivers left. Right over the middle is number 10, Amos Phillips, and he is off to the races. Keaton and him had a great connection, saw that one.
Well, the Black Cats completely bit on that pump fake by Keaton. You see it? It was a nice pump fake he threw, and then he threw that nice pass to Amos Phillips, who had nothing but real estate.
51-yard touchdown, catching touchdown.
That was a
Phillips.
Rare surprise of Amos Phillips being a touchdown recipient there.
You know, it's maybe happened once or twice a game so far this season.
No, I don't count chickens before they hatch, but that is the kind of play that we did expect, Adam, when we were just talking before the game. There's going to be a lot of break open plays like that, particularly on this very vulnerable Mexia secondary.
It is. Well, that is, you know what that was, though, on our touchdown, right?
That was BAM!
BAM! BAM Builders, our touchdown sponsor for the season. Thank you, gentlemen. So that touchdown from Amos Phillips, BAM Builders. Jacob, it's time to pay the bills. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsor.
Here at B&K Air Conditioning and Heating, we service all brands of AC and heating systems. We are a Goodman and a Manna A+ dealer. We also install and service mini-split systems. We always do our best to offer same-day service even on the weekends. We service Gatesville and all surrounding communities. We offer financing on new systems, change-outs, and major repairs. Just call or text your service request to 254-216-3372 and we'll be happy to help you.
And we're back. Action back to get underway. Here's the kick coming. Short squib kick. Caught and wisely falling down about the 32, 33-yard line.
Yeah, that was Terry Alexander doing a smart thing, just getting the ball and just fielding it and then just falling down on it, where he didn't take a Gatesville Hornet bounce or anything like that. And the defensive woes continue here tonight for the Mexia Black Cats, as they have all season. Well, that's teammates right there. You got, what was that, number 64, Draven Henderson tying one of his teammates' shoes. All right, Cargyle now got split backs here. 3 wide receivers. Going to be a handoff. And, I mean, he's swarmed by about 3 Hornets before he even gets to the line of scrimmage. Tackle going to be for a loss there. And Gatesville defense has got the Mexia Black Cats number. Looks like that was number 5, Cashton Williams, getting negative yardage there. Black Hats on that play had 3 wide receivers and 2 running backs.
And negative yards.
Yeah, they might want to take a couple of those wide receivers and put in some extra
Can you
tight
put some
ends.
blockers? Well, they're going to have to get somebody out there on Brody and Kaufman up in the middle, as well as Egling, because that defensive line is manhandling them.
They are. I mean, you might have to bring everybody, including the water boy, down in that offensive line.
Water boy.
And this could be a handoff here to a number we don't have on the roster. Was that number 88?
That was going to be Nathan Reck and Schwertner in on the tackle.
So we'll just call that Black Hat just 88, as we do not have a name for him.
Yeah, he's not on the roster.
There's about 2 or 3 players not on the roster.
Somebody get an ID.
All right, now 3rd and about 8.5 for the Mexia Black Hats.
8 1/4.
8 1/4. All right, so 8 13/16 here for the Black Hats.
Oh, you went the wrong direction. Add to it. There's a snap. He's under pressure. Oh, my gosh, able to shuck it. Hit here on the sideline is going to be number 20.
That's going to be Keaton Davis.
Grady Keaton stopping.
Davis with the reception, getting the first down for the Black Hats and doing a very good job making the first player miss.
Missing was going to be number 7, Cy Burns. Thankfully, his backup there, number 20, Grady Keaton, able to pick up and clean up the missed tackle before any damage was done.
That's right. He did a good job of tackling number 7.
You know, Coach Augie was mentioning, that, kind of some of the mentality is bend but don't break. You can give up a little play like that every once in a while. Now it's time to step up, shut them down. Don't let them get a little momentum. Quarterback keeper.
Man, that was number 4 once again. Cargyle looked like he was doing on a run option there, and he decided to keep it. He looked like he was running back there, and looked like he might have picked up that first down.
I believe the forward progress is going to give him first down.
So good read by Cargyle there.
The initial contact by number 21, Clark Allman. Pushed him further out. Amos Phillips, number 10, able to finish it off. Or grab hold and at least hang on until he got the rest of the hive there to help him out.
And if you're Cargyle, too, that's just going to make it feel better if you just get the ball and you start moving north and south with it rather than stay in the pocket. You stay in the pocket longer than 2 seconds, you got to have about 3 or 4 Hornets back there with you.
Dancing around but not going anywhere.
He didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Was number 0.
There you go, number 1, Larry Schwertner coming up big. He's excited tonight.
So number 1 tackled 0, and he says number 1 is bigger than 0, and 0 stands for the amount of yards he gained on that play.
Actually, he did. It was a negative 0.
It was a negative 1.
So, I'm not sure. There's probably some algebraic equation we can work in there real quick. Somebody call it Miss Huntley.
I don't think she wants to hear from me.
She's like, Adam, do not call. Last guy she wants to hear from.
All right, it's going to be 2nd down and 11 here. And again, I don't look for Cargyle to want to stand back in the pocket. They're trying to get their running game going to maybe back off that defensive pressure by the Hornets.
Well, he stepped up and threw a little fake pass there and got our cameraman off. David was following the pass, but that run was right up the middle. Brody Brown, number 68. Big Brody, offensive and defensive lineman there taking the tackle.
That was 0. Stephen Miles on the run for Mexia. I don't think I'd ever want my number to be 0. I feel like in the trash talk they would just call you a 0 and all that kind of stuff. What do you think?
It doesn't have the same connotation it did back in the day.
Negative Ghost Rider. My jersey number was 0 in basketball.
that was your stats.
We got a bootleg to the right here, and that ball is about a mile over that Black Hat's head.
Defending over there is going to be number 13, Dylan Watts. Hey, Lee, I'm glad you grabbed your microphone there because J-Bob's over here. He's wondering if you were taking a nap.
He's having fun doing all the stat keeping and technological stuff that he enjoys doing.
If he quit adding stuff to this. Gone are the days of just a little box you plug on, flip the switch, and just start broadcasting.
Okay, Black Cats are trying to get on the board here.
This is going to be a really good... What number is that field goal kicker? Number
42.
42.
This will be number 42, Axel Ibarra.
And it's blocked.
Blocked. He tried to drive that one. Yeah, Adam, that thing was low all the way. He was trying to drive it because, what was it, about a 45, 46-yard field goal? He knew he needed to get the distance, so he drove it. He drove it right into the hands of the Gatesville Hornet defense there.
Well, I don't know about the hands, but it looked like it was off the back of the head of his, his snapper. Well, either way, hey, we're going to run a commercial break, and we'll be right back after word from our sponsors.
Whether you're building from the ground up or giving your home a fresh new look, BAM delivers quality you can count on right here in Hornet Country. Ready to take the next step? Call 254-716-9987 today. BAM Builders and Remodeling, built with heart, designed for you.
Perfect timing, Adam.
Yep, absolutely. Back underway. You get the snap there.
Was that a flag? Oh, that's a towel. Okay, I'm not a big fan of the yellow towels are confusing. I was like, that's a giant flag down there on the field. All right, Mexia Black Hat defense working with the Hornet offense, second down and 6.
Yep, nice 4-yard pickup there by the Hornets. Still shotgun formation. Got 3 receivers left. Motion on the right. Coming number 24, George Carmona. That handoff's going to be to number 3, Trey. Samuel Howard.
Looks like he's going to be wrapped up by number 4, Kadralin Hudson. Wrapped up around the ankles and stopped him immediately before he can get any type of momentum heading north up the field. I think that's Hudson's second.
North or kind of northwest?
Northeast. All right, 3rd and 7 now. Mexia trying to get the Hornets off the field.
Keaton flushed out. He's looking deep. He's got Amos in there, and
you know, whenever I see hands getting thrown in the air as if they're not guilty of something, kind of tells me that they might have been guilty of something. But that was Cashton Williams, number 5 on the coverage for the Mexia Black Hats, who immediately threw his hands up once the ball got past Amos, and almost told me
as they were coming across the field from somewhere about the hash mark over to the sideline, he was holding hands with him, asking him for a date.
That's where I was they were kind of tangoing down the field there. It kind of tells me, you know, if I'm a ref, I'm just throwing that flag. I don't know. Well, you threw your hands up. You're guilty of something.
There's a punt. It's actually going to get off and a little bit better punt this time. Take a nice Gatesville roll.
That was number 6. Caden Molina just letting it go. And a good punt by Gatesville. Great job by the punter there, flipping the field.
Bare Bones Barbecue and the Boneyard Live Music Venue are located at 4305 South Highway 36 in Gatesville, Texas. They offer a wide variety of barbecue in a rustic family setting, as well as catering and deliveries to North Fort Hood, local hotels, and businesses. The Boneyard Music Venue has some of the most talented musicians live every Saturday night on their outdoor stage. There is plenty of seating room, outdoor games, and focus on family-friendly entertainment.
Give them a call. Bad news for the Black Hats, so they've been moving them around a little bit. I wonder if that adjustment going to continue going here in the first quarter. Be a screen pass here for about 9 yards. Let me see what number this is. And that's going to be number 6. That is going to be Caden Molina there. And they're going to give him the first down on that one. It looked like he had about 9 yards, but they're going to give him 10 yards. That's going to be a first down play. Again, real quick pass. Screen pass, not allowing Cargall to stay back there in the pocket very long. Look for more of that later on as we progress in this evening, as you're going to look for a lot of bootleg plays, a lot of running plays, because when Cargall spends more than 2 seconds back there, it's bad news for the Mexia Black Hat offense. First down and 10. 2 minutes, 21 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Gatesville Hornets lead the Black Hats 7-0. Molina in motion. This will be a handoff to number 0 here, and he goes nowhere.
Oh, and a fumble.
Is that ball still? They're saying it's down.
Whistle. They're going to say it's down. Very close. That was number 13 making contact, swinging him down for the Hornets.
Yes, number 0, Stephen Miles, looked like he dropped the ball on the turf, but I guess his knee was ruled down. Hornets continuing to swarm on number 0. They've had his number. I mean, he really technically doesn't have a number. According to math teachers there.
No, 0 is a number.
There, 0's a number?
0 is a very powerful number.
Measures nothing.
No.
Yes.
You put it behind any number and it.
But he needs another.
What if you multiply by it?
So what you're saying is he needs to grab somebody with the number 5 to march with him down the field?
Hey, I'm sure it wouldn't be a complaint. Back to pass. This one's going deep down the sideline and out of the reach.
Boy,
number 20, Grady Keaton, right there.
Can a guy
connect him?
Can a guy in crutches be in the worst place at the worst time? He almost got taken out by his own teammate there on the sidelines.
Well, that's going to set up a long 3rd and 10 for the Black Cats.
Well, at this
1:21 left to go in the first quarter there.
Well, the Hornet defense knows they're going to be able to rush them because they know it's not going to be a run play. But I'm looking for probably a bootleg play. That's for the passing game of the Black Cats. That's been where their success is coming from. When they're moving Cargyle around, they can't have them sitting back there like the Statue of Liberty, which I saw last week.
You did because you were up there in New York and not here watching the team?
Oh, Adam, forget about it.
You know, there's a young volleyball player who cried most of the game on Tuesday because her family wasn't here to support her.
No, she was crying because we didn't get her the gift that she wanted. She was begging for us. She was wanting one of those Louis Vuitton purses from Macy's.
You know, they sell them on the street all over the place.
Oh, yeah. That's more my bread and butter right there. $15.
You didn't take her to the Louis Vuitton store?
No, my wife or my kids never set foot in there.
Yeah.
I
bought some stuff from the Louis Victor store one time.
Hey, there's still LV in my book.
It's affordable.
Is that the male knockoff of it?
Exactly. It's a Texas version.
All right, well, we're talking all that. This is going to bring up a punt from Mexia Black Cats here, so Gatesville's going to get the ball in pretty decent field position.
I bought a Calvin clone one time.
Oh, now one's going to get a little bit of a tip on it.
Yeah, it made some contact on there. Who was that? Was that number 1?
Oh, number 1, Schwertner getting back there. Looks like he got his big hand up there and able to stop that punt just a little bit.
You know who I would bring on special teams up there like that? Annie McPherson to get a nice little swat on that thing.
Well, you know, she does a great job when she plays goalie as well, kicking it. She can put a boot on it.
Pollard in to block.
Oh, my goodness. Can you imagine? Just put their hands up.
I'm seeing Pollard in the middle, McPherson, Wilson, and Geiken. And there's nobody kicking over the top of that line.
No. Absolutely not.
Just give them, back them off about a foot, about a yard, and let them just take 2 steps and just jump.
That's a foregone conclusion that you do not kick field goals against Gatesville.
All right. Little reverse by the Hornets.
Oh, blown dead. Come on. I wanted to see that one play out.
It's not raining. You don't throw flags.
It's not Glen Rose. Come on.
I think they threw 55 more flags during the rain.
Once the rain,
exactly. When it wasn't raining.
Once that rain started, they're like, hey, this flag keeps falling in my pocket.
Yeah, that was should have gotten Tide as a sponsor with all that laundry on the field from the last game.
He's a flag on the play, staying alive. Going to back the Hornets up 5 yards.
Back them up.
That was such a good idea, though. I love the way that play was developing.
It was going to be a great one for Howard or Trey to give him a chance to get the ball and have some speed built up before he gets any contact because teams have really been keying on him. I say we work that one in a little bit later. Back to pass.
Well, it looked like that was going to be...
That was going towards number 10, Amos Phillips.
He was wanting a flag.
Well, yeah, he wanted correctly.
Yeah, number 28 was just completely turned around and got into...
That Black Cat turned into a backpack. And
a lot of contact there. I think where he got away with it is he turned his head completely around, but he's not playing the ball. and calls a collision with Amos Phillips. That's a flag in my book. And that was number 20. 28's not on the roster here either, so...
Good thing you got that roster.
Yeah, I got about 5 players not on it.
This one is going to be handoff to Trey. He makes it past the first line, up to the original line of scrimmage.
Well, he got those 5 yards back.
Yeah, 5 3/4
You know, on that previous play, even though it resulted in an incomplete pass, Trey Samuel had a fantastic block to give his quarterback just an extra second he needed to get that pass off.
Oh, absolutely. He does a great job. If he's not, he's not laying off any plays. Even if he's not getting the ball, he's somebody's getting blocked. He's running out there. He's doing something.
If he doesn't make that block, Keaton doesn't get that ball off. Well, it looks like the ref is down here tying his shoe. We don't really need him in this game.
He's going to stand up and throw a flag. Watch him.
3rd down and about 10 is what the Black Cats defense is working with the Gatesville Hornets offense here.
Keaton to pass. Sideline is going to be number 13, Dylan
Watts. I like it. Oh, yes, I was going to say, boy, there was contact made there, and finally the refs take off their blinders on, and they call it correctly. And looks like this is going to go against number 13, Roy Goen.
13 v 13?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's not a good luck when you're playing for the Black Cats and your number's 13 and it's Friday.
I don't believe in all that mumbo-jumbo.
What, you're saying that Jason wasn't based on a true story?
Well, you know. It's okay, you're cute.
All right, that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Score is going to be 7-0. Gatesville Hornets on top of the Mexia Black Hats.
Well, we're going to run a commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Bare Bones Barbecue and the Boneyard Live Music Venue are located at 4305 South Highway 36 in Gatesville, Texas. They offer a wide variety of barbecue in a rustic family setting, as well as catering and deliveries to North Fort Hood, local hotels, and businesses. The Boneyard Music Venue has some of the most talented musicians live every Saturday night on their outdoor stage. There is plenty of seating room, outdoor games, and focus on family-friendly entertainment. Give them a call today at 254-248-1441.
Hey, Jacob, I'll turn your microphone back on. You can talk now.
Okay, good. I'm unmuted. I got my privileges back just for a limited time only.
You are on probation.
All right, well, Gatesville Hornets gets the first down via the flag of the Mexia Black Hats. In my opinion, Adam, that was a flag in the making from 2 plays ago. Number 13 was all over Hornets wide receiver there, and why not? His teammates have been getting away with it.
It's always the second guy that gets caught. Quick pass out to number 10, Amos Phillips.
He's going to drag everybody who's going to be on this segment of Angry Runs this week with Kyle Brandt on NFL Network. I think he drug about 5 Black Hats for about 8 yards.
Hey, we'll take it. Nice job there by Mr. Phillips.
I was just about to say, how he took to do an open field tackle against Amos Phillips. No, thank you. That's a Deion Sanders business move right there. You just kind of go for the feet and just get down on the ground.
Just hold on. Hope somebody will show up to help you out.
Yeah. I mean, goodness gracious. About 4 or 5 Black Hats get credited for that tackle there.
Keaton shifting things around. Pass to Trey. Then Keaton gives him a little bit of a block. He's going to pick up about 5 on the carry.
Yeah, number 54, Kedrellian Hudson, in on his 3rd tackle for tonight, and he kind of was running sideways with him. Did a good job of staying in pursuit and tackling from behind. Still not a bad run for Samuel, getting 5 yards on there.
Absolutely.
On first down, that's the way you do it.
And I like that Keaton returned the favor by making a nice little block there on the end of the line to help him out.
Boy, that's what I'm talking about. You have your quarterback blocking for you. That's when you get fired up. Oh, that's going to be a free play here. That's going to be an offsides. Where's the canary at?
It's not there. Trey's going to try to pick up the touchdown anyway. He's going to get up to the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I guess we don't need it, but boy, I really thought someone jumped offsides, or I guess they got back to on their side. They didn't make any contact with anybody, but oof.
Back behind the imaginary transverse line, also known as the line of scrimmage.
Nice definition put there. I like that one. A good explanation of it.
Well, you're welcome. All right, so now we've got Clark Allman out far right, single back.
Yeah, Black Hats in their
Keaton
goal line
under center.
defense.
Quick handoff to number 7, Cy Burns. And there's a scrum at the goal line.
Do you think it's time to do a tush push? Do a 4th and 1 tush push.
Well, it's only 4th and half a yard.
4th and half a yard.
It's time to do it.
I like that. I like that call, Adam. And if you don't make it, you get the ball. The defense gets the ball on the 1-yard line. Chances are you can force a turnover down there.
You're going for it here, no doubt.
Yeah.
Or get a touchback, safety,
yep.
goal.
Exactly. If you don't get it, you send everybody in the kitchen sink.
But I tell you right now, I got a hard time believing that Samuel wouldn't get this. I mean, you're talking on the 1-foot line here.
Who's Samuel?
Number 3, Trey.
Number 3, Trey. Oh, Trey.
And Trey coming in on that little push there to push him across.
I was just going to say, we get a little push and across. He pushed it and got a touchdown.
And there it is.
Bam!
What?
Bam! Building. Zzz.
Builders. Touchdown sponsor. It's going to bring number 44, Leo, up to kick. Extra point forthcoming. And it's up and good. With that being said, we're going to run a commercial break and we'll be right back.
You rely on your computer for everything you do, be it running a business or doing simple things like staying up with your social media loops. But what do you do if it suddenly gets slow or stops working? That's when you need to call Blazin Technology. We are the top-rated computer repair service in Central Texas, offering computer repair, virus removal, IT support services, and networking. Blazin Technology offers in-home and business IT support, or you can drop by our office at 502 East Main Street in Gatesville. Call Blazin Technology at 254-865-5227 today to keep your system running smoothly.
All right, Jacob.
Well, you know, I really hope Fernando Gonzalez was down there watching. He's the kicker for the Mexia Black Hats. I hope he was watching Leonardo Leon, showing him how that's how you actually kick.
Hey, no, you don't want him learning that stuff.
No, we don't. Actually, let's take that back. But if he was wanting to learn, he got a nice 101 on how to do it.
Well, your receiver there receiving the kickoff's number 18 for Mexia. He motioned for a fair catch and almost regretted it because he wanted to take off running.
Yeah, Brandon Brown.
So some of the Hornets' keys to the game right there. We've got some trust. You know, they got to trust their abilities, their teammates, their coaches, the preparation that they put in, you know, before getting here, the film room and on the field practicing. And then tonight they've just got to execute, do their job. They've got to start, you know, the starts with communication. They've got to eliminate confusion and bring clarity to their job, as Coach Augie would say. And then go do it.
Yeah, don't talk about it, be about it, and that's exactly what Gatesville's been doing all season long. It's just a third. I know it's just a third game, but boy, they have been executing Coach Aguirre's game plan to the T. Look at that, Cargyle not expecting that snap there.
Oh,
boy, it's a good thing he went down because Schwertner was coming.
Oh yeah, he was head hunting on that one.
He was about to get Schwertnered.
Schwertner is playing on another level tonight. That young man, he is he's on fire. I don't know if it's a big Sting game or what, but.
Boy, I mean, Cargyle almost felt a big sting, and that's not. I mean, I'm not playing around here. That was actually a good move by him.
Oh, if he'd have stood up and tried to run with that ball instead of just falling on it.
Shortner's in the end zone with that football, I think.
Oh,
that's the case.
Well, that and the quarterback's shoulder pads wrapped around him somewhere.
Well, they put a penalty against the. No, they didn't.
Nope.
No, that's where they tackled him at. Okay.
Well, no, they must have. Well, they must have because it's still showing first. Well, they're showing first down over there, but scoreboard showing second. I'm not sure what's going on.
I am not either.
A little miscommunication.
Cargill trying to do a misdirection there. They decided to hand it off and do a fake throw there, and looks like the handoff.
Handoff was to no avail as Brody Brown, number 68, number 2, Grayson Egling, converged on the tackle there for the Hornets. All right, so they've got the marker on the far side right now. It's showing third down.
Yeah, I don't think there was a penalty. I think they just forgot what down it was.
So 3rd and 15, roughly.
Yeah.
I'm guessing passing down. Play clock's running down to 7-6.
Schwertner's trying to pump the crowd up.
I'm telling you, Schwertner is on fire tonight.
I feel like they're trying to call a timeout, but why would you wait for so long to do it? Just stand there. I mean, if you're going to call a timeout, call a timeout.
Because you want to run that clock out. Well, they're going to go a timeout. We're going to run a commercial break, and we'll be right back.
At Cadence Bank, we're here for all 4 quarters and overtime in your financial journey. Whether you're investing for the future, saving for a dream home, starting a business, or just needing to tackle life's financial challenges, we have the teammates, tools, and game plan to help you win. Experience a financial partner that comes in clutch. Visit cadencebank.com to learn more. Cadence Bank. Your team, your cadence. Member FDIC.
All right, it's 3rd down and 15 for Mexia here, and they're not finding any type of success so far in this offensive series. Cargill's going to have to get this ball out in a hurry. Again, they're going to move him around, and he looks as he throws to one of his targets here. 3 wide receivers out. I look for number 6, Caden Molina. He's usually his go-to guy on 3rd down, or has been this far tonight.
Snap, he pulls it down. He's looking deep on the left side. Oh, this is going to be close. And no flag. As that's Clark Allman on the coverage over there.
Yeah, that looked like clean coverage there.
They both were converting on the ball.
Both playing for the ball, and neither one of them took each other out there. It's going to bring up 4th and 15, and here comes the punt unit for the Black Cats.
Nice speed by Allman to get down there and turn his head and, actually...
He almost looked like more of the intended receiver on that play. Like he ran the route for him.
Oh, yeah. I was looking for that, wanting that interception.
I mean, if the ball was on target there, Adam, it would have been an interception.
Do you think we're going to get another hand on the ball?
Ooh, I think so. Let's go. Where's Egling at?
Well, that's if the punter actually expects the snap.
Or Schwertner.
Right Schwertner's on the near side.
Nah, they didn't send him this time. They're going to let this return. It's going to take a bounce right into Amos's hands, who's got some speed. Wide open sideline.
It's going to bring it out to the Hornet 57-yard line.
That's one way of putting it, I guess. A normal person might
say
just say 43, 42.
41?
Is he doing 41?
Yeah, I'm going to give him the fall down to the 41.
Okay, he did the 41-yard line. Don't you feel like this is going to be a Cy Burns breakaway at some point in this offensive series for a touchdown?
Well, it can happen at any time. Now that they've got him back in there.
He's got that speed.
Speaking of Cy, bounces off one. He's got a cut. No breakaway touchdown, but some nice yardage to pick it up.
Got about 6.5 yards on that play. 6 yards? What did he get?
5 yards.
5 yards. Bring up 2nd and 4.
Well, Jacob, have you had anybody text in and tell you they're watching the game tonight?
No, just my wife telling me, please shut up. No, I had a text message from Jason Geiken.
Keaton wide open, rolling right.
Oh, nice cutback. Not scared for the contact, Adam. I tell you what, Keaton he's tough, man. He's a tough sledding right there. You don't see a whole lot of quarterbacks just trying to cut up field. They run out of bounds, but Keaton just cuts it up field to get more yards for his team.
Did number 21 just throw his own flag?
Allman's picking up that yellow flag that's been all over, that yellow towel that's been all over the field tonight.
Are they going to move the yard markers, or what are we doing?
Well, I think they were looking at that yellow towel over here thinking it was a flag, but...
Yeah, that's gotten me a few times already.
I'm not sure whose towel it is. I know Coach has had one. A couple of the players have them. They just need to get rid of those things.
Yeah, either make it make it like an oversized beach towel so we know it's not a flag.
And off the side, he's dancing around the right side.
Okay, there's a flag. That ref threw that about 20 yards. You see the air on that flag?
Let's see what he calls.
He's holding
against Gatesville.
Yeah, it's going to be a holding call, but I'm sure what's more impressive is that ref trying to make the highlight reel is he threw a 25-yard penalty flag pass. I wonder what the record is for most net yards of a penalty flag.
Depends on how much weight they have down there in that little bag in the end.
He's
Well, that's going to back the Hornets up to 1st and 20. Is there...
We talked about when is the best down to get no down, of course, is no penalty. But if you're going to get a holding penalty, Adam, we talked about it. First down is the go-to down to get a holding penalty.
Anything past that, and your up-downs are running for miles. Quick throw out to number 13. That's going to be Watts. Watts is fighting his way up, trying to get to the original line of scrimmage. Probably going to come up about a yard short.
Yeah, second 11 is certainly manageable, particularly against the... not trying to pick on the Black Cat secondary, but they have been vulnerable to big plays. So far tonight, the defensive line for Mexia hasn't been too bad.
Well, number 64, Draven Henderson, is getting a little bit of support as his grandparents, Steve and Kathy Henderson, are watching from Farmington, New Mexico.
All righty.
And we got the Kubicki's turned in from Georgetown. You know who they are, right?
The Kubicki's? Yeah, they're the Kubicki's.
They're related to Coach.
Coach Kubicki?
Tight formation here.
There's that handoff. That was right to number 15 of the Hornets, Hunter Martin.
And that is number 88, and that's all we know of the Mexia Black Hat that brought him down.
Hunter does get it up to the original line of scrimmage, so nice pick up there by the Hornets.
You got 3rd down and 10. Still, your playbook still opened up to you. Probably something for Amos Phillips here.
Is there a time when you shut down the playbook?
Yeah, just when it's like 3rd and 40. That's a draw play all day long.
You can do whatever you want with the playbook as long as you don't hear...
Keaton's going to keep this one. He's looking. He's going to Amos in the end zone. And defended well. So that's going to come up incomplete.
We got a penalty late hit on the quarterback, it looks like. So this might be a first down. Mexia Black Hat doing a bonehead mistake there. Yeah, it'll be a personal foul. Looks like number 0 was guilty on that play. Again, Gatesville offense is talented enough. If you're the Mexia Black Cats, you don't need to give them anything, particularly a personal foul call after you've stopped them on 3rd down.
Definitely cannot afford to do that if you want to stay in this one, but...
Exactly. You almost feel like, again, Gatesville scores a touchdown here. It starts to get real comfortable for Gatesville. I'm not going to tell you what I'm hoping for.
I know. I can...
You can sense it, huh?
I know what you're thinking.
You can't read me. My poker face. You're moving right along here. It's 3:48 left to go in the second half. Or the first half.
We got one of the Zakas tuned in watching from Troy.
One of the Zakas?
The D Zaka.
There you go.
Nice
quick pass out to Trey.
That's going to be a touchdown. That's brought to you by Bam Builders. Bam!
Who's that from again?
Who's running? That was Trey Samuel. Or excuse me, Trey Howard.
No, our
brought to you
sponsor.
by Bam! Bam Builders, who also does remodeling.
You're having way too much fun with
I know.
that.
I love it. I love it. I love the name. Need a building? Bam.
All right. Extra point attempt coming here from number 44, Leonardo Leon.
And Fernando Gonzalez not taking notes from which is the kicker for the Black Cats because he probably won't get another opportunity to kick tonight.
Oh, that one's going to be up and good. Hornets jumping off to a 21-0 lead. 3:42 left to go in the second quarter. We're going to run to a commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Coriel Welder Supply, locally owned and operated by Danny Scruggs, is your local one-stop shop for all your welding and metal fabricating needs. Located at 412 East Main Street in Gatesville, Coriel Welder Supply can provide you with welding gas, bottle rentals, welding rods, new welding machines and repairs, and much, much more. Give them a call at 254-865-5605 or drop by. You'll be glad you did.
All right, we're about to get this kickoff underway here. Shout out to Julie Biggs.
Let's get it started in here.
Julie tuning in. She's always a Hornet faithful. Talked to her the other day. It's kind of no longer having a kid on the field, and she's kind of having fits with that. Squid kick's going to be fair caught at the 37. It's a different feel when you go from being a parent in the stands, watching your kids, supporting them, encouraging them. You know, the other kids become your kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know, especially if they're friends with your son or daughter or whatever, they become yours, and you get invested. You see them, especially, you know, as small as Gatesville is, where you've got kids, you know, your kid or other kids, you know, they play multiple sports, and you get to be really, it's part of life. And then whenever they grow up and they get out of that, it's.
Oh, that's definitely a tearjerker. Particularly like you're talking about when they're friends. It's almost like it's like you got to wear sunglasses to a graduation and try to play it off and try to make jokes so that no one knows that you're kind of tearing up a little bit, as I had to do with Carlo and Vanya.
I carried around a jalapeno pepper and after I was eating that.
What you do is you sneeze about 5 seconds before, so it makes it seem like, man, I got something caught on my eye. I got something caught on my eye. I do that for all sad movies, particularly Titanic.
Did you say Titanic?
Well, it gets me every time. I'm sorry.
Top of the world. Oh.
They're having a little meeting of the minds down there.
So we got just a few minutes before halftime, so we want to let all the folks know to stay tuned so they can watch the Hornet fighting band during halftime.
Absolutely. While we're getting things situated, we want to give a shout out to Velvet Signature. Lee, who's Velvet Signature?
That is the official fan gear and custom-made merch of Hornet Broadcasting.
Another reason why we're looking so good. Well, some of us are looking good, Adam.
I'm sorry. I you know.
It's all the same.
Raising the bar.
Only the names have
Dancing around there up at the line of scrimmage before he gets met by that defensive line we've talked about. Picking up about 4 on the carry. See, we're gonna scrape off the bottom of the pile. I'll give you $1 if you tell me anybody besides Amos Phillips.
I can tell you who the ball carrier is. That's Steven Milas. Who's going to have Hornets and the name Hornets imprinted all over his jersey, because every time he gets the ball, he's got about 3 or 4 of them on his back.
You know, I'm convinced that this defensive line between Brody Brown and Braxton Boyd, Egling, they're making the tackle, and somehow Amos Phillips is crawling up underneath there just to get to the bottom of the pile, so you're like, I was the one that tackled him. It was me. I was on the bottom.
I tell you what, if their last name is Phillips, they're probably making the tackle. Eli's got a lot of tackles, too. Amos got a lot of tackles.
We're going to have a pass out to the side. And giving chase and making the tackle is going to be number 13, Dylan Watts. That's going to stop him short before the first down, depending on where they give the spot. Very favorable spot for...
Oh, they got an illegal formation. Negative, Ghost Rider. There was a flag on the play.
We're going to repeat this.
Favorable spot, but that's going to be negated by that little dead canary they picked up.
The pattern was full.
Ladies and gentlemen, use your ground guides when in the motor pool. Beep, 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 beep.
Mow them back.
All the non-military folks at home are like,
What's he talking about?
What happened to that boy?
Like a swimming pool?
We got Super Dave Christian is on the touchdown text alert over here. Keeping up with every touchdown.
He's going to say it should be busy tonight.
Yeah, you know what a big-hearted guy. He won the tickets for this week, and he gave them to one of his employees so they could be up here.
He's not a big-hearted guy. Let me tell you why he did that. So he could watch it at home on his big screen TV in his pool in the Oasis. He sit back with a Dr. Pepper in his hand, I promise you.
All right, so we got a false start now, a delay of game by Mexia, and they just keep backing up and backing up. As if they didn't have their offense didn't have a hard enough time just getting the 10 yards required from them initially.
Going back in time. All right, 2nd and
16.
Country Stroll.
Oh,
are you kidding me?
Another whistle.
It's a whistle for a timeout.
Timeout.
Oh, okay.
I was about to say,
who took that timeout?
I'm like, don't throw a flag on the boys. Come on, just let them play. All right, hey, let's run a commercial break and we'll be right back.
Davidson's Auto Parts, a CarQuest parts supplier, has been serving the Gatesville community since 1975. Owned and operated by Alan and Gloria Davidson and their knowledgeable staff. They're ready to assist you with all your auto parts needs. Davidson's Auto Parts can assist you with those hard-to-find parts with their self-help section as well as parts ordering. In-town delivery is also available. So stop in or give us a call and let Davidson's Auto Parts assist you with your automotive parts needs. Davidson's Auto Parts, 1811 East Main Street, or call 254-865-7257. Go Hornets!
Hey folks, this is Tracy and Stacy Summers with Double S Plumbing. We are family owned and operated right here in Gatesville, Texas. We take pride in what we do and can handle any
trying to limit the amount of time that the
so that if they do go for it, don't convert. That Gatesville doesn't have all the time in the world, but Gatesville looks like they got all their timeouts in their back pocket.
Okay, my text will blow up.
All right, they're going to go to a timeout here.
They're going to go to commercial.
We're not going to commercial. I'm tired of hitting buttons and getting it wrong. We're going to have to reset this whole thing during halftime.
Hey folks, this is Tracy and Stacy Summers with Double S Plumbing. We are family owned and operated right here in Gatesville, Texas. We take pride in what we do and can handle any job, small or large. We can do anything from small repairs to new construction. Give us a call today for all your plumbing needs at 865-6625. And remember, Hornet Fight never dies.
Okay. There you go. Slide.
All right, Mexia was able to wind the clock down to 57 seconds here. Got their fourth down. Now, it'd be amazing. Look if they're going to decide to punt it.
Yeah, they're going to punt this one away. But the question for the Hornets, do you go after them?
Well, of course.
Yeah. I think you do because, well, man, any penalty gives them a first down.
Well, it's going to be away. Man, that was going to be.
I was going to say that's off the shin of it looked like number 24.
So they're going to down it where he touched it, not where he picked it up.
Should be about the 29-yard line. We'll be setting up 1st and 10 for the Hornets. 47 seconds left to go in the first half.
I tell you, if you haven't had a chance to hear the band play, they sound really, really good. You're going to get a little prequel to what they're going to sound like when they go to their state competition. I mean, I'm counting chickens before they hatch, but
that's a pretty.
But I feel like that the way this band plays, and the way they always compete, that they're going to. The state qualification is not going to be anything that's going to elude them.
No, they're always in the mix, much like the sports teams we were talking about at the volleyball game. We were trying to figure out during the volleyball game, are there any sports that did not make it to the second round, or not to the second round, but at least to the playoffs last year?
Yes.
The only one I can think of would be the girls basketball. That's the only thing that comes to mind.
Almost breaking, that was number 10, Amos Phillips. I like the call. I like the hustle.
Yeah, I was going to say that. For first down, immediately calls a timeout. Gatesville does. It'll be their first one of the first half here, and they got 2 remaining. 41 seconds left to go in the first half, and Gatesville wants to continue to tack on their lead.
Well, they're going to take a timeout. We're going to take a commercial break. And we're back underway here.
Who gets a high five?
This guy.
Slap hands.
Slap hands. I figured out how to do the equipment right that time without Lee yelling at me. And by the time we get it figured out, he finds another something new. Hey, did you know the system can do this?
Yeah, he loves that. Well, did you hear the House of Pain song they were playing?
I heard it.
That's fitting because Mexia Blackcats have been in a house of pain here at McCamey Stadium as the Hornets have been putting on a shellacking so far in this first half. And they look to tack on more with Amos Phillips wide open.
And out of bounds, stopping the clock at about the 38-yard line. 31 seconds still on the clock. Hornets plenty of time to move it down. This is a great time to practice your 2-minute drill.
Yeah.
But if you're Mexia, you're like, come on, seriously? You got to put one on the board and we're already up.
These guys have probably done the 2-minute drill 1,000 times in practice. Now they get to execute it in the game.
And Mexia's going to say, nope, we're going to take a break.
This could be their last timeout.
All right, fine. Take a timeout. We'll take a commercial break.
For 100 years, First National Bank has been your hometown community bank, serving you with the best in financial services. From checking, savings, home, auto, and personal loans, First National Bank does it all with the integrity of a true community bank, taking great pride in having served our community and the surrounding areas since 1912. Come see why Coryell County trusts our award-winning service with their financial well-being and security. First National Bank, always putting you first.
All right, folks, we're back. It's 21-0 and 31 seconds left to go. And me and Adam were talking in the break. This is starting to feel like the last 2 minutes of an NBA game with all the timeouts being called.
Timeouts? Well, if you'd have been here, well, you weren't here. Had you been here last week, the last 2 minutes, that's exactly what it felt like with the refs throwing flags. Lee almost had an aneurysm.
It's pouring down, torrential downpour.
See?
You want to go home? Quit throwing flags.
He was almost as mad as he was about the Conley game of them questioning his third, ball on the 24. They'd come back and say 28, whatever.
They did that Friday night as well.
It's the little things that really get to him.
He who has eyes.
Keaton back to pass. He's looking deep for Phillips.
Oh, that was a flag right there. You've got to throw that. He pushed him before the ball got there, and
they're trying to send him to the
I understand.
locker room.
Where's the question mark?
No, I'm telling you, he pushed him before the ball got there. I mean, Helen Keller's yelling if she could. All right, and we got 25 seconds left to go here, 2nd and 10.
He said Stevie Wonder saw that play.
All righty, Sideburns going into motion there.
Yep. Keaton's flushed out. He's looking. Oh, that one's going to be just outside. A little bit ahead of number 13, Dylan Watts.
I tell you, it takes a strong arm to go running, keeping defenders off of you and able to step in that throw and still be able to deliver. It's incomplete, but he still delivered a 30-yard pass there. That's good arm strength by Gary Keaton.
Yeah, that ball was in the air every bit of 35, almost 40 yards.
I mean, it's a heck of a throw, especially under the circumstances of being pursued.
3rd and 10, the situation for the Hornets here with 19 seconds left on the clock. I'm sure we're going to see another.
Do you run it?
End zone strike. Here we go.
You got timeouts.
We're going to bootleg here, and that's going to be off the fingertips of a
almost
Mexia
intercepted.
Black Hat. Yeah, that was Stephen Milas, the running back and defensive back for the Mexia Black Hats, playing both ways here.
If Keaton hadn't tried to play where he thought the ball was going and just stood up, he would have caught that tip drill, I think. But your natural reflex is to go where you think the ball is going to be instead of playing it off somebody's tip.
And the Keaton you're referring to is number 20, Grady Keaton, the intended receiver. Not the Keaton that was throwing the ball.
No, that would have been Keaton to Keaton.
That would have been a key to the play. Coach down there doing the windmill drill. X marks the spot. Amos all alone.
Oh, there's going to be a flag there, probably a holding call.
Intentional grounding, I think, is what they're...
No receiver, no intended receiver there?
Coaches are pointing towards Amos Phillip, who was 20 yards down the field.
He just outran the ball. He was where it was when it got thrown.
But the penalty was holding against Gatesville.
They called a holding call.
Declined.
Well, that's nice of Mexia.
I appreciate that.
Look at them.
They won all 9 seconds of that ball.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they haven't scored all first half. Sorry.
Look at Schwartner down there, number 1. Somebody changed his Gatorade out with Monster Energy drink because that kid is excited. Every time they go out there to look at him, right there on the 50,
team pumped up.
He is ready.
He looked like he was telling him, "Let's get out there and go get him. Give me the ball.
Give me the ball. I'll get you the ball, coach." Who was that? Latimer in that the program movie?
The Replacements.
Yeah, I was gonna say I get the ball. I get the ball. You get the ball. I get the ball.
I think somebody gave Jacob some Monster.
And then they tell him to sit down. He goes, "Okay," and he goes, "Sit down."
I got you the ball. All right. Well, that's all the time on the clock there for the first half. They're headed to the locker room, and what are the coaches going to say?
Good game. Way to go. We did that. We already covered all the recaps and stuff earlier.
Did you?
Yeah, we talked about everything.
There may be some people that tuned in that didn't hear it.
Well, I will say this. One adjustment that Mexia started making, but they just couldn't sustain it, was the fact that the first offensive series, they had Cargile back there for 2 or 3 seconds, and the Hornets were teeing off on them. So now what they've done, they're either running the ball or they're bootlegging them, or just doing these run options on them, and they've gotten some success, but they can't sustain it to result in any points so far here in the goings of the first half.
Jacob, we were kind of going over things to the keys of the matchup before we got started with the game tonight. We mentioned that Gatesville's defense was going to have to come up against Mexia, and so far that's been the story for tonight. The Hornets, shutting out Mexia the first half. Mexia's had a couple good plays. They moved the chains. I'm going to say those are more off of busted plays than actual productive plays, but nevertheless they moved. But the Hornets have been bent but not broken. So that's kind of the mindset that Coach Augie was saying that we need the Hornets needed.
all of Gatesville's success seems to be very deliberate, whereas in Mejia's success just seems to be kind of gimmicky, off of the fingertip, off of this. Maybe a penalty's kind of helped them, that kind of stuff. Something that you can't really plan on in Gatesville Hornets when it just feels like they're just a little bit more prepared. And I'm not saying Mejia's not prepared at all. I'm just saying that right now, everything that Gatesville does seems to be extremely deliberate. Mejia's kind of just, they're kind of like they're playing a little, a little frantic. I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah. When we talked about Mejia, or on the offensive side of the Gatesville was going to have to establish the run. They really haven't. The run it's had some success. They've had more success off the passing tonight. I would expect to see a big shift in that going into the second half. I think Coach Hunter does a great job adjusting. So I expect some adjustment there, shifts things going up to move things around. Let's get some stuff on the offensive side. So, Jacob, we're going to take a break. We're going to shut off our microphones. I'm going to give me a Dr. Pepper, and let's listen to the band.
Now, Block High Fingers, let's hear it for the band as they perform the Mejia Fight Song. Players of the week this week are Sophia Salinas and Addie Shelton. Directors of the Gatesville High School Band, Jose Sanchez, James Corbin Myers, Johanna Reynolds, Alexa Sanchez, and Wyatt Reed. Color guard sponsor is Jeanette Collins. All of us are proud of our administrative support, including our principal Elizabeth Shelf, vice principals Brian Denise, Clayton Floyd, and our superintendent Dr. Garrett Collins. Band members of the week are Paisley Mosley and Maddie Lemieux. The section of the week, the drum line. Not available to perform the first three movements from the competition show, the Home Week Bill, featured soloists of Savannah Glenn on flute and Matthew Hilton on first drum. Drum majors are Josh Appleman and Maddie Lemieux. And now, from the Calicia Coriel family, the pride of the Gatesville, the Gatesville Fighting Hornet Band.
We're learning the South African song. So cool.
Junior
Our staff is highly trained to help our customers with the collision claims processing of all insurance companies. Our collision repair techs are fully skilled to make necessary repairs to get our vehicle back to pre-accident condition. And with our newly added paint booth and color match paint system, we can get your car or truck back on the road. So give us a call at 254-865-6338.
Hi, I'm Kevin, the pharmacist and owner of Gatesville Drug. We are proud supporters of the Hornet community, and we are here to provide all your pharmacy needs. We work hard to offer you the best service with great pricing. We handle all major insurances, and we're the only pharmacy that provides free delivery as well. So come by or call us at 865-2417, and we will be happy to serve you because we live here too.
Hi, I'm Elisa Gregory, Realtor with Gold Key Real Estate in Gatesville. Whether you're thinking about buying or selling, I hold the key to your happiness. If needing help to find a lender or how to set your home up to sell, call me for any of your real estate needs. Check out our website at www.goldkeyrealestatetx.com. Always remember that buying or selling a home doesn't have to be so stressful. So give me a call at 254-535-0663. Go Hornets!
Call us at Gribble Construction, your local construction expert, for all of your construction needs. Serving Central Texas with quality site prep, septic installs, concrete slabs, commercial utilities, and metal buildings. We can do it all from the ground up. As a family-owned company since the 70s, we take great pride in taking care of our customers and exceeding expectations for the jobs we are hired to do. To get your project started, please call 254-865-3402 or email us at gcadmin@gribbleconstruction.com.
All right, we're back underway here as the Hornets are about to take the field. Yes, you're welcome. Thank you.
Hey, before we get started,
What?
I got a couple of big shout-outs right here.
Big ones?
Some really cool ones, okay?
Okay.
We got Coach Augie's dad is tuned in and watching from Lubbock, Texas.
Wow. You know why he's doing that? Because
his
there ain't
son's-
nothing else in Lubbock going on right now.
Well, not
the
only
sun's
that,
down.
his son's on his way to being 3-0
Hey,
right now.
that's a good. Are you trying to imply he wouldn't be watching if he were not 3-0?
No, I'm not implying that at all.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, those words came out of your mouth first.
Absolutely, because that's what my dad would have done. What?
And then
I'm just kidding.
Super Dave over at Higginbotham said he wanted to give a big shout out to the awesome Hornet band. They look good and sounded great tonight.
Yes, they did. Well, before we get this game started, let's talk about the Mexia team for a little bit.
Well,
okay, and now back to the Hornet.
Back to the Hornet game.
Yeah. It's
No, the Mexia team is.
That was
I think they are a team that is in transition right now. Coach Noel's been there 5 years, and I think he's working with a team that he's got some building to do. These were his keys to the game, Adam.
Well, you win the first down, and that's obviously been the struggle. They've the first down has not been something they've won tonight. They've ended up in long, second and third and long, 3rd and 10. Some of those have been penalties, which that's our number 3 thing there is eliminate penalties. And then win the turnover battle. So far, right now, we've got goose eggs on each one of them. Not to say that the Hornets haven't tried, because there have been a couple fumbles that were called down by contact, and then a couple passes that were fingertips away from being an interception. So things there that are keys to the game are not exactly on the keychain for the Black Cats tonight.
Well, it's just their defensive woes just keep, continuing, and it's just the third week, but their secondary is just so young. Real quick now, the score is Black Cat 0, 21 for the Hornets. First down, 2 to Gatesville Hornets 6. Big lopside there. 47 total yards for the Black Cats and 161 for the Hornets. So Gatesville dominating in every category that there is for, except for maybe penalty yards, where I think the Black Cats have us beat.
Right there, unfortunately. Well, we're about to get this one underway. And our kicker here for the Hornets, number 44, who is still yet to show up on my roster. Nope.
Leonardo.
He is.
Leonardo.
It's not the regular kicker we had. What?
Whoa! What? Where?
We got a flag before we even get started.
What in the Sam Hill wide world of sports going on?
For a false starter.
Delay.
How do you have a delay a game before any play starts?
I think Coach Aguirre's going to be asking his team the exact same question. My goodness.
Okay, so it's going to back them up to kick the ball.
Was there a play clock running? I didn't know that's how they. I didn't see it going. So how in the world are they supposed to know?
The play clock down here was running, but I don't know. Maybe I'm lost.
I didn't look at the play clock. I'm not even going to lie.
Well, this one wasn't running. But I didn't see this one. So I mean, how are they supposed to know that anyway? Well, I guess. I mean, you're going to spot the Black Cats 5 yards.
All right, come on, Leo. Put your foot into it. Young man who's great on the soccer field.
Let's see what he does.
Boot this ball just like that.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah. That is going to land at the 10-yard line.
Bobbled at the reception, and then bottled up.
Oh, my gosh. Body's flying every direction out there.
We got maybe a block in the back or something here.
Number 20 and number 18 for your Hornets.
Why do officials get more flag happy in the second half?
Well, you know what, though? That one only went 6 yards, Lee. There was one that went about almost 30 yards.
Landon Thomas on the stop for the Hornets. Holding against the Black Cats. Going to back them up just a little bit.
Well, I guess that's the yardage back from the delay again.
Yeah. That's going to even things out.
Does it, though? Does it really even things out?
That might be a new sponsor.
Not if you look at the scoreboard. All right, as Lee drinks a 7-Up, we're actually 21 up.
What in the world is that?
That's the 7-Up Tasty Lemon Lime flavor.
From 6 years ago whenever we got put in the fridge. Enjoy.
I'm a green lightning myself from Walmart. All right,
Handoff up the middle into the defensive line that has got him stood up.
And that is a official swarm of Hornets.
I was going to say every Hornet involved on that tackle.
Let's see, coming up off the bottom is going to be 21. That's Clark Allman. Then we've got
Never seen a tush push executed on defense, but the Hornets did it to the tee on that
Did you
one.
see Amos Phillips just in? Once again, bottom of the pile. I'm not going to tell you how he got there. But before he got up, he pumped out like 3 or 4 push-ups real quick.
Yeah, listen, he needs to get extra cardio in. He's trying to get a workout in.
While I'm down here and you're laying on my legs.
Show off, you know.
I'm playing offense and defense, special teams, and let me get some 3 or 4 push-ups because I never know when I'm going to be able to get a good workout
just
in.
because you're under 20 and built like Adonis, you know. They got a new statue of him on the top of Mount Olympus.
Cargyle now.
Quarterback's going to pull this one pass off to the left.
Ooh.
Oh, my gosh. Big crushing hit there by number
Phillips.
by number 10, Amos Phillips. Guarantee that receiver, whoever he was, I didn't catch his number. Probably not on the roster anyway.
Yeah, I tell you what, looks like they're changing their quarterback to number 14, Bo Kelly, who's listed as a wide receiver and defensive back. Or excuse me, nope, I apologize, number 14. What in the world here?
Well, you're definitely right. He is the
that's the
number 14. You were looking at the Gatesville's roster,
Yeah.
Bo Kelly. Number 14 for Mexia.
That's the kicker. That's Fernando Gonzalez.
Clark Allman taking out the feet before Dylan Watts, number 13, finishing off the tackle there for the Hornets.
And that is a first down for the Black Cats.
And that would be their first down in the second half. 5th of the game.
Again, just wondering. I guess they're going to just try something new here at quarterback.
Did you get that name for number 14?
Yeah, that's the kicker, Fernando Gonzalez.
Oh, nice.
That's number Gonzalez.
He pulls it down looking for his receiver, and he gets hit from the back.
There's your first turnover.
Recovery.
Coming up with it's going to be number 68, Brody Brown.
And that was Fernando Gonzalez trying to motion to his receiver to come on back, and he takes a rib shot and loses the football, and Gatesville's going to take over for the first turnover of the game.
They may be calling him down by
that's the
no
second.
fumble.
I can already tell by the boos from the
That
the
is the
crowd.
second fumble that has been rolled down. That one, though, looked like he was standing more up. I thought that ball was moving before he went down. Is there a red flag out there? Can we challenge that?
Play recording. I'd like to challenge it.
Well, that was Gonzalez trusting 100% on his blind side. And he got lit
Okay,
up.
they did overturn it. Gatesville's ball.
It is a fumble.
I was going to say the ball was definitely moving, but he was stood up when that ball was moving.
Well, they went over and they called down to Stevie Wonder, and he told them what the play was.
I felt the ball hit the ground before his body did. Therefore, it's a fumble.
And they had Ronnie Millsap and Ray Charles helping them out. Okay, so that is the Hornets ball.
Just curious what
are you curious about?
What led them switching the quarterbacks again? We saw that with the Taylor Ducks where they kind of swapped their quarterbacks in and out, but to go to a kicker and not staying anything away from Gonzalez there, but it's just something you don't normally see.
Well, I'm going to give him credit. You know, the first couple looks there, I mean, he had a decent arm, quick release, so
instinct could be a little bit better.
Well, your blind side is your blind side for a reason. And just like that, quick strike to number 10, Amos Phillips, for the touchdown from Keaton.
Good pass.
Here's the thing. I don't know how many people saw this.
Everybody was wide open.
Everybody was open.
I was looking at that. He had about 2 or 3 options. It was like when you're playing Madden on PlayStation. He had the X route, B route, and Y route.
And that touchdown's coming courtesy of your touchdown sponsor, Bam Builders.
Bam!
Bam!
Number 44, Leonardo Leon for the extra point attempt.
You know,
he sized it up.
Best Aubrey impersonation down there. Watch.
Kicks away. Hands are up. It's good. Well, gentlemen, you know what that means, right?
Pay the bill time.
All right, we'll be right back.
Higginbotham Brothers, serving communities for over 140 years. At Higginbothams, we have always been committed to our local community. Shop our store for our full line of building supplies. Choose from our top brands like all our steel products. Check out our full line of Valspar paints. We are your hunting and fishing headquarters, so come in for your hunting and fishing license. Higginbotham's proudly supports Gatesville athletics. Go Hornets!
No. Lee begs to differ.
Lee is not enjoying his 7-Up at all.
No, I'm setting it down.
I tell you what, Gatesville Hornets are enjoying being 28 up.
I see what you did there. You tried it a while ago when there was 21 up, and nobody laughed in. They
had to rerun it though.
Yeah, well, you got a sympathy laugh.
Hey, those are very underrated. I'll take them.
Take what you can get.
He does good on that. I give him credit.
I can give a shout out to our camera guys tonight, the camera dudes, Caleb Diaz, David Delatorre, and Jaden Moore.
Oh, Caleb. He loves doing his DJ equipment or whatever. One of his favorite things are the little thing. He finds a way to work that in every song. We've had him over at a few parties, and it's.
He works in what?
He does little DJing on the side, and he works that. And here comes
Finding
Mexia.
the sideline, working it out to the 24. Forward progress looks like they're going to mark him at the 25.
And that's going to be number 6, Caden Molina, who could possibly play quarterback for the Mexia Black Cats too. Why not? What do you got to lose?
You go ahead being so negative. They're trying to find a way.
I know. I'm just joshing you guys, but.
Oh, now he's bringing Josh.
Josh got to do with it.
Who's next?
But it's just it's just peculiar. Usually, if you have another quarterback, you'd list him as another quarterback on the roster. Let's see what we got here. He's coming back.
He's back there.
What number's quarterback in now?
Number 14.
Number 14.
Handoff. Right side of the line is going to give him a little movement.
Oh, my gosh.
Stephen Miles.
Dylan Watts came up with it. Like he either picked his pocket or a fumble, but
he was headed to did he take the handoff for him?
He was acting like he did, didn't he?
He thought he had it.
You know you have defensive penetration when you get an interception on a handoff.
Well said, Jacob. Well said. We're turning his mic off again.
We only let him out once a year.
No.
Football season, we gotta block him back up.
I'm only authorized 10 minutes of airtime. All right, Gonzalez back to throw here. And he's going to air it out. And it's just nowhere close to the intended target. It looks like a Gatesville Hornet was closest to the ball, but the intended target was number 7, Ethan Davis.
On defense, there was number 21, Clark Allman, who's been stride for stride with all these guys. Every guy he's defended tonight. The same thing for last week. I think probably about the only ones that had a step on him at any point in time were Taylor, which they are just they're a passing offense.
Clark Allman just seems to be like a ball hawk. I mean, he's running the routes for the receivers that he's covering for him, and that's when you know you've got speed over your opponent there. Because I mean, that ball right there was closest to Allman. It was nowhere near Davis.
All right, here we go with it.
Here we go.
3rd and 7.
It's actually a 3rd and short compared to what Mexia has been dealing with most of the night.
Caught out in the open.
It's a good open field tackle.
He caught the trilogy.
Yeah, the trifecta.
He had Dylan Watts wrapped up around his ankle, Allman around the waist, and then Amos Phillips came up and just stopped any forward progress. Just crushed him. Crushed him about a yard short.
You just know Amos got to find a way to get in there.
No, absolutely. Amos is looking back there, just waiting for somebody to get held up and standing up straight, just not going anywhere.
Or the other Phillips will get you on the ground. Which one? He lied down on him.
He just strikes me as.
You didn't.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Okay, I'll give you that. He lied down.
Everybody's in the box. They're going to try to manhandle their way to the first down, and I think they did get it.
Yeah, they got they got 2 yards on that one. You know, they only needed 1.
Uh-oh.
No, he's just trying to get up. He's trying to get up. He might be exaggerating some of
Careful,
his
careful.
Look at that was Schwartner there. I love it. He's still got his energy in the second half.
He's pushing the dynamite plunger down there.
Oh, he's ready to blow it up.
He is.
I like that right there. Look at you.
Feels special.
So the Hornets wearing their Sting jerseys this year. They do that every year, don't they, Adam?
Every the Big Sting nights, they will get those jerseys, and then of course those jerseys go to the people that sponsored them. Of course, those were paid for in memory of, or somebody battling cancer,
in honor or memory.
or in honor or memory of.
It's a great program Gatesville Hornets do.
We actually have a couple jerseys at the house that from people we've sponsored in honor of and memory of. It was special whenever Jacob wore one, and of course Kyle Moe wore one during baseball. So, but that's a great program that Gatesville puts on.
I love it.
Sting, which Lee, advised everybody on Wednesday night during the fifth quarter show that Sting stands for
supporting those in Gatesville.
Supporting those in Gatesville.
Awesome acronym.
Here, I thought it was because we were Hornets. Solid run there by...
Ooh, I think he got a solid, healthy spot, too.
Yeah, they gave him, like, sliding... No, they're going where he...
His roll.
Yeah. And I tell you what, Mejia's picking up some chunk plays here now with their run game.
All right, we're down to that 1 yard to see if they stack the box and just try to bring it up the middle.
Well, Mejia's thinking that they got 2 downs to get this 1 yard, so... I mean, they're definitely not going to air it out.
There's always Schwartner in the backfield.
There's the Schwart in the backfield.
What happened to get Schwartner?
May the Schwartner be with you. All right,
and he's already looking.
They're going to get the first down off of this play.
Well, in case there was any doubt, number 54 was helping the refs there. That was Kane Hudson doing the first down signal there in case the refs were unsure about it.
Schwartner coming up in on that tackle, helping out Mr. Kaufman, Mr. 51, Caden Kaufman, making the initial contact and stop.
Well, I'll tell you what, already this is the longest sustained drive that the Black Cats have had the whole game.
Yeah, and it's taken, I'm telling you right now that the Gatesville Hornet defense don't mind it at all. It's taking a lot of time off the clock as they're keeping on. So I was going to say, this kind of... And I wouldn't be surprised if Gatesville kind of baits into, hey.
Let's get them down to about the 25-yard line and take over.
Yep, yeah. To start the fourth quarter.
It'll help us pad our stats better.
Back to pass.
Here
Deep
comes,
down.
And I'm not sure if that was a kickoff.
That's going to be an interception by number 21, Clark Allman, who's going to bring this one back. Trying to find the sideline around one. Finally brought down at the 27-yard line.
That was Cashton Williams, but my goodness, that ball had the hang time of a punt. Which
I just want to let it be known.
Let it be
that
known.
The Hornets took over on the 27-yard line. I called the 25. I was only 2 yards off.
Yeah, so what you're saying is you were still off.
We got a flag here that must have been during the return.
It better have been.
We'll find out here in just a second.
It's going to be just a Mejia Blackhat getting a little emotional after the play.
He did say after the interception, so Hornets will retain it.
That's the kind of turnovers that hurt you emotionally, and sometimes you let those emotions get away with out there on the field.
Well,
those guys that throw flags, they like to catch you.
I tell you right now, that Clark Allman interception was just inevitable because at some point you almost knew that was going to happen.
He's been eyeing it.
He's
all
been
game.
ball hawking. You just talking about him just on this series. He was running the routes for the receivers, and he literally did that here. And I'll tell you right now, that pass had about the hang time of a punt.
Well, the Hornets are going to take over here on the...
And Lee, what that did was, that was a good run here by Trey Howard.
Trey bouncing off of one and then still being able to back up and pick up some more yardage after it.
But I tell you what, Gatesville Hornets don't mind that offensive series by the Black Cats. It took a lot of time off with nothing to show for.
And then right back and pick up a first down on the very first play.
Yeah.
So you would think, and then a lot of times you would think, that kind of extended play of the other team's offense, your offense is set on the sidelines, cooling down, muscles get tight, maybe kind of a little lackadaisical, but not the case this time. Handoff again to Trey. He passed the line.
This is starting to feel deja vu what we saw last year with Rayshawn.
You know, he reminds me of Marion Barber, the way he's running.
Oh, yes, the Marion the Barbarian.
Yeah.
Well, that run was definitely that.
Every time somebody hit him, it's like he got like plus 10 of energy stamina on him, and he would just keep going faster and faster and faster.
Plus 10. Did you play like card games?
Yeah, World of Warcraft. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal.
No judgment. I'm just asking.
Yes, actually, I did.
We don't judge
here. Trey's getting fed because that's what he wants.
Look at this.
Dancing around. First down, almost.
Runs over a black cat, if you want to credit him with a tackle, but all he did was just trip him up as Trey Howard ran him over.
We'll credit him with trying to untie Trey's shoes.
And that was number 2. Terry Alexander's with Howard's tread marks on his back.
This is the way you keep the clock running.
Well, did you see the coaches yelling at the press box up there, hey, wind the clock down, start winding it. Uh-oh. This is going to be a fast quarter. 3:45 left to go here in the third quarter.
Do we give the ball to Trey?
Sure.
Got a tight formation.
Let him ride the. There you go.
Yeah. Why not? Look, when he's doing that, why not? That's an easy call.
Hey, you know what? Saddle that horse.
There you go.
That's another first down.
Hey, when you got a young man who's wanting the ball and is pushing through that hard.
That's 4 first downs on 5 carries. Come on.
And you know who also feels good about that? The offensive lineman.
Oh, look at him. He's like, no, Coach, why are you taking me out?
He's like, come on, Coach, I'm almost there.
Look at him. He's like, I got it.
I tell you what, those offensive linemen, they enjoy these when you got the lead and they're controlling the line of scrimmage and running the ball down the opponent's throat. That's the offensive lineman's just paradise right there.
And I'm glad you mentioned the offensive line. Watch this line. I mean, they are getting push on the defense. They're controlling it without a doubt.
I don't know what happened there.
I don't know. Everything was bouncing all over the place.
It looked like we were going. How are they marking backwards? Because he had forward progress, didn't he?
He was.
Well, it looked like he went 4 yards through and then he glitched to the back. That's what I was.
All I can say is that at one point he did. They almost had him, but he had a hand on the ground and was still trying to run. So if they're trying to say that he forward progress wasn't stopped, I don't know that I'd agree with that, but. It is what it is. Scoreboard's having a fit over there.
Yeah. Another run looks like another.
Well, it don't know how to react to the way the Hornets are playing, man. Come on.
We've changed from Trey to Cy Burns, who's
my God,
dancing and diving
Cy like that
in the end zone touchdown. You know what that is?
That's a bam Builders touchdown right there.
Well, that's what Cy did. Boy, hats off to the offensive linemen. On that series, they controlled that line of scrimmage. I mean, my goodness.
Other than the one play when I was trying to brag about them, everything was dominating first down, forward progress. All right, so our kicker with tons of
yeah, we don't need our kicker to play quarterback
practice this week.
He's been doing a good job of kicking for us and all that. So here comes Leon.
Up, good. That's what I thought. Extra point is good. That means Hornets are going to jump on a 35-0 lead. Just a little bit ahead of the Black Cats as 2:18 is left on the clock in the third quarter.
Well, let's pay for some Hornet broadcasting. How
Absolutely, we can do that.
If you've been caught in a recent hailstorm or just acquired an ugly dent in your brand new vehicle, give me a call today at Josh's Paintless Dent Repair, serving Waco and the surrounding communities. Save time, save money, save your factory paint and the integrity of your vehicle. Give me a call today for a free estimate. 402-992-7561.
Have you ever seen the
game going? Yeah. Turn your microphone on. I just, It was on your phone. I didn't know what you were going to talk about, but you were looking down at your phones. I was like, hey, mic's on.
No, it's nothing bad. But I tell you right now,
you know,
folks,
if your wife was grapping at you again.
No, well, shit, that's it always, and it's always rightfully so. But, folks, we have a barn burner here. Close game here at the edge of the seat. Kind of, you know, oh, man, are we throwing free footballs here? Oh, I want to go down there and get one.
Yeah, Mahea's given us 35 of them so far. There's your kick. It's going to sell to about the 25 before it goes out of bounds. Oh, my gosh.
Come sail away with me again.
Oh, I was going more with Christopher Cross. Sailing.
Okay.
I like the sticks. Sticks are okay.
Sticks are good.
Drummers like sticks.
Speaking of sticks, after the penalties marked off against the Hornets.
They're moving the sticks, huh?
Yeah, it looks like the first down should be set up somewhere around the 30-yard line.
Well,
where's Schwertner at? Is he out there?
Schwertner.
2:18 left to go here in the third quarter, and
he's not out there. I need somebody out there getting everybody excited.
They're probably giving some other fellas some game time experience. Perfect opportunity to do it.
Absolutely.
Still waiting for that explosion from the Black Cats. I guess you only wait on 4th of July for that kind of stuff, because we're still waiting for it here on the 12th of September.
Well, the Hornets are doing some fireworks. They're popping some Black Cats.
They are popping some Black Cats.
Well, number 10, Amos Phillips, and number 12 of your Hornets, Graham Barron, were the ones that snuffed out that Black Cat. Stopping any run, although he did pick up a nice little 2-yard, but nothing because
that's
he
when
had
you know
some movement. He was ready to go.
That's when you know you've had a slow night offensively, when you're kind of... Well, he had a great deal. It was 2 yards on that play.
Man, I'm trying to give him some credit. Quarterback pulls this down. Quick pass across the middle. Inside route, able to pick up a nice first down there for the Black Cats at number 6 on the reception.
That was a great route ran by Molina, and great job by...
Open field tackle by Graham Barron.
Barron doing a good job there.
Watch, his daddy's down there probably blowing up right now.
That was a good connection.
Well, they're going to swap him out with Dylan Watts coming back out there. Graham only a junior, having another year. He'll have another year to be out there. Mr. Watts, a little bit more seasoned senior player. Quick handoff.
Yeah, that was enough for about 5 or 6 yards there.
Who was that on the carry?
That was number 28, who's not listed.
That is Gabe Ramirez. I have
26.
I have Unagi.
Oh, okay.
That's Braxton Boyd and Mr. Watts on the tackle for the Hornets.
Got enough time to get maybe one good solid play off here before we end the third quarter.
Quarterback keeps. Quick pass out to the side. He splits the defenders.
He doesn't get past Amos, though.
No, sir. Nice open field tackle there by Mr. Phillips. Keeping him in bounds. Clocks will stop while the chains are getting set.
That was number 7, Davis, on the catch. And
that ball's going to be set on about the 23-yard line.
Is this the closest to the goal line that Mejia's been all night?
They're not going to get this
because that missed field goal was on the 35-yard line.
Yeah, I think this is the closest they've been to the red zone all night. All right, it's the end of the third quarter. We're going 4 up here as we break for a commercial.
Since 1898, Leard's Furniture has been Central Texas's trusted name, featuring top brands like Lazy Boy, Ashley, and Sealy Tempur-Pedic. Discover the real difference of Leard's Furniture. It's people. Our design center offers personalized consultations to help you create the perfect space. Plus, we'll make your experience easy with expert guidance and free delivery. Stop by today and see why Central Texans have trusted us for over a century.
Leard's Furniture in Gatesville. Quality furniture and appliances sold by good people.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Hey, look at that picture of the band and everybody in the stands having fun. Got some of the cheerleaders there.
Great crowd turnout for Sting Night here. And the Gatesville Hornets are putting on a great show here. I mean, the fans across the way might disagree.
Yeah, not the same feelings over there from the
At the beginning of the play, end of play, beginning of play. Try to see if you can.
All right, here now.
Here we go, 1st and 10. Sounded like Mr. McWhorter was copying me there.
Oh, my goodness. He got spun around before he even threw the ball.
Who was that? Number 8? Come on, show me your jersey. Show me your jersey. He's almost there. Turn around. Number 8. That was Colt Heath.
I mean, he spun him around simultaneously as Fernandez was throwing the ball. Yeah, Gonzalez didn't even have the ball out of his hands, and he had him wrapped around him.
This sounds like one of those haunted house squeaky doors.
The longest doors squeaking.
Pass the right side. Defense closing in.
Oh, who was in on that tackle over there?
It's going to be number 12. Yep. Is it?
Or is it Watts?
No, it is. Number 12, Graham Barron.
Number 12, Graham Barron.
Nice screen pass by
14,
Gonzalez.
Bo Kelly of the Hornets was the other one over there making contact.
Mexia making the first guy miss and taking up for about another 11 more yards. And this is, again, first time into the red zone. Don't blink now, folks, but the Mexia Black Hats are knocking on the door of their first score of the game.
How is it still 1st and 10?
Huh?
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, there was a first down. It was a first down play. This will be Tamiles, who just can't seem to get it going, and he got lit up by who was that?
Well, I'm not going to say his name because I'm tired of saying it.
Oh, Amos Phillips. Yeah, just throw it out there.
Well, Hunter Martin grabbed him around the ankles, and that's the play that oh my gosh, he comes in like a heat-seeking missile. Whenever he sees somebody just slowed down, stood up there, it's brutal.
Yeah, I feel like if
one of the things you've got to think of as an offensive player, if somebody's really got you wrapped up and you're in open field, go down.
Get down.
I'm begging them. Hey, please, God, just take me down. Take me down right now. Number 10's come over and take my head off.
Why am I not falling faster?
Here, you take the football. It's kind of like that Jason Witten slow motion falling back in the day. It looks like Mejia's going to score their first touchdown of the night.
And they find the end zone in the 4th quarter here with 10:23 left to play. I couldn't see who they gave that handoff to.
It looked like they gave it to it. I mean, it showed number 28, but I mean, there's no 28, so it'd be that number 26, Gabriel Ramirez. But
I think they got the numbers mixed up because that's on my roster. That's who I have is number 28 is Gabriel.
Okay. So then that's who we get because I have a 26, and I think you're right.
Well, they give the young man credit for getting it in there.
Yeah, I mean it's.
And he does get a little pooch through the.
Did you hear a lot of
there?
To the side of it though? No good.
No good.
Push that one to the right.
To the right.
To the right.
To the right.
Yep. All right. Well, speaking of right, it's the right time to run a commercial. We'll be right back.
Mugi Heating and Air is your local hometown heating and air conditioning professional. Whether it be new construction or service of an existing unit, Tim and his team of professionals can get the job done right the first time. Recognized as a Ream Pro partner, they have the experience and support to tackle any size job, residential or commercial. Give them a call at 254-223-0604, member of the Better Business Bureau.
Quinton & Sons, serving Gatesville and surrounding communities since 1962. Need used auto parts? We have motors, transmissions, lights, mirrors, and wheels. All parts carry a 90-day warranty. We are Gatesville's only local glass shop. We provide glass replacements and chip repairs. Insurance claims welcome, so give us a call at 254-865-6269 for an appointment or questions about inventory. Quinton & Sons, we are Hornet proud.
All right, who's ready for some more football? Because we've got 10:23 on the clock left to go in the fourth quarter.
And while we were on the commercial break, we were
I
just talking about in 3 games so far, the Hornets have scored 16 touchdowns.
I think, Adam, I could tell you who's probably not ready for more football, and I think Mexia is trying to pack up and try to beat the traffic here leaving Gatesville. As their teams did score a touchdown, but you hear a couple of metal cans rattling around. Is it maybe garbage time you want to count that as? Or, what in the world?
Man, that was a good, quick grab right there by Eli Phillips. Good hands.
Yeah. Number 5, Eli Phillips. That was one of those dangerous ones because it was slowing down, and it had every potential to just die before it got to the sideline.
Just take an awkward bounce and bounce off of you, And
so very
and
good heads-up play.
The Cats were coming full throttle, too.
Oh, they pinned their ears back, tucked their tail, and they were running.
All right, now the Black Cats.
The Black Cats, yeah, they're from Mexia. They're the ones in the black and white.
Look to stop the Hornets, which they haven't done much tonight, but they've done it a few times. And there has been a few punts by the Gatesville Hornets.
This handoff's going to be to number 7, Cy Burns, who makes contact about a yard deep and then pushes his way through to pick up about 7 on the carry.
Yeah, the run game continuing to work for the Hornets here.
Which is kind of what we talked about going into halftime, that Coach, I guarantee, was going to make some adjustments to get the run game going. Well, so far it has.
They seem to throw. they seem to be throwing more in the first half, and that was working well for them. But now they're, just trying to run this clock out. That was a fast third quarter because both teams are running the ball. And look, we're already at 9:45 here in the fourth quarter.
Clock is running quick.
Oh man, that was just a false start there. Flag. Yeah, we can pick that up.
Did you notice? He didn't really throw the flag. He grabbed it, just gave it an upward flick. That was almost like penalty.
Yeah.
Right here.
It's a lowercase penalty. Penalty? Well, not a full-throated shout like in the first half. Well, he Nolan Ryan that. I still can't get over how far you threw that thing.
I can tell it's hanging with you.
Yeah. That's going to be a stat in my brain, the furthest I've ever seen a penalty flag, 30 yards. Unofficially.
Defense backing up. There must be something they're seeing. Not the case, though, because Cy Burns going to take run to the left side.
They were just trying to get warmed up just in case if he got to midfield. They'd be there ready to do an open field tackle. And Trey Howard's going to come in and relieve Burns for a little bit. Well, how would you like if you're the Black Cat defense there? You're dealing with speed, now you're going to deal with brute power. It's just, I don't think I'd want to tackle either one of them. Good luck catching Cy Burns. Good luck stopping Trey Howard.
Trey did a great job with some running earlier.
Oh, nice
spin move. The first down.
Ball's on the ground.
Looked like he was almost DDT'd down there.
Oh, and it looks like the Black Cats got their first turnover.
Mexia Black Cats coming alive here in the fourth quarter, scoring a touchdown and then getting a turnover in their favor. Trey Howard looked like he had the first down before Mexia forced the turnover. There's 8:41 left to go here in the game.
Man, I think the thermostat finally started working.
Oh, yeah. About to see.
All right, let's take a quick commercial break. How about that?
We can do that. Be right back.
Hey, folks, this is Lee James with Hornet Radio. Summer got you too hot or winter got you cold? Then call Schumann's Heat and Air for all your AC and heating needs. They are a premier Lennox dealer but can service or install all brands. They also do commercial refrigeration and ice machines. They offer 24-hour emergency service. Locally owned and operated in Gatesville, Texas. 254-499-0054.
All right, we're back here. Commercial out of the way. Mexia coming up positive after that fumble. 1st and 10 from the Hornet 47.
Yeah, they look like they want to continue their success from the previous offensive series. And that's going to be Milas, who was actually pursued behind the line of scrimmage, and he did pretty good just to get about 3 or 4 yards on that play. Run game working for both teams here in the second half.
Well, is it really?
It seems that way. Gonzalez got the call now. He's coming in and telling his team.
Okay, guys, that's what we're going to do. You're going to go that way.
You are not going to run to number 10.
I'm going to run this way. Stay away from 10. Stay away from 20.
Yeah, start naming everybody on the Gatesville Hornet defense.
Okay, if he's wearing black and highlighter yellow, stay away from him.
Head to the white line.
Pulls it down. Quick pass out to the right.
My goodness.
Did you see Watts come off of his block to still make that tackle?
And he did a somersault to make the tackle.
So what Mexia was trying to do was throw another one of those screen passes and seeing if they can make that first Hornet miss. Well, that wasn't the case that time. Watts took care of business.
Yeah, number 20, Grady Keaton, was closing in. Watts got off his block to make the tackle.
Yeah, they had some success first time, but it's Hornets defense says fool me once, but you ain't gonna fool me twice. And they were all over on that one.
I don't think so, Tim.
That's a delay of game.
Should have been. Where's the penalty flag? Take an incomplete pass, but that should have been a loss.
Yeah, that should have been.
Because he was pumping his hands at 1, and I looked up and it was at 0, and the ball was still not snapped. So,
I mean, I even think he texted one of his family members or something.
I think that official over there was putting hand sanitizer on and couldn't find his flag.
He's probably putting icy hot on his shoulder when he threw it out when he threw that flag.
Really, let it go. Let it go, Jacob.
Okay, I'll let it go.
Hey, watch this. You know, it's not like it's at least not like he's saying you're saying 24, and the guy's coming back and saying the 25-yard line.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He loves that.
It was a fourth down play. We're gonna. They blew the whistle and they taking a timeout.
Yeah. That.
Black Cat timeout. Hornet Radio break.
The Big Sting, supporting those in Gatesville. Our mission to provide immediate support for practical needs to members of the Gatesville community who are battling cancer. We are a non-profit organization that supports members of the Gatesville community who are battling cancer. The organization raises funds through business and private donations and special Gatesville ISD Athletics sponsored events. The funds are given to our community members to meet their needs and requirements or service gifts. Proudly, we have helped countless community members and prepared to work hard to meet the needs of the future. For information or nomination of a community member or to make a donation, please contact a member of the board, Morgan Keaton, Dean Moffitt, Greg Casey, or Dusty Boyd. We thank you for your continued support of our community members.
Oh my gosh. We're underway. Completed pass.
On a 4th and 4, man. What a gutsy
4th
play.
and 4. Definitely a gutsy call to throw it down there.
Yeah, that pass was completed to Rylan Greer. We haven't called his name a whole lot tonight.
Well, the quarterback change seems to it's starting to work out for Mexia.
They've been using the running game a lot, and then on this particular play, it's 4th down and 4. They had the guts to do a call a pass play when the run's been there working for you, when you've been getting 5 or 6 yards at a time. Kudos to Fernando Gonzalez.
Well, they're dancing around to get these first downs, but the running man wasn't working for them. That's why they threw that pass.
And again, I'm not taking anything away from the yards that they're getting, but it almost feels like it's garbage time. Maybe that's just me, but I just feel like it's one of those that, I don't know, that Gatesville's dominant. They feel like this game is well in hand. I'm not saying that's what's happening here. It just kind of feels a little bit of garbage time like, but I'm going to let the Black Cats enjoy this one.
I'm not going to argue with you. Number 13, Dylan Watts, number 8, Colt Heath, in on the tackle there on that last play for the Hornets.
But hey, you know what?
I mean, when you're setting up 35-6,
Look, the scoreboard's freaking out, man.
35-6, 5 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. And there are some players that are out there that aren't normally going to, they're not your starters.
I'm not, again, I don't want to, Mejia's doing a good job. Hey, kudos to Gonzalez coming in and taking over. This is going to be a good run play by Miles here. But it just kind of feels like, I don't want to say garbage because that's so disrespectful. But it just seems a little less like, Gatesville just kind of wants to get the clock time, clicking to 0, and they're okay with it if you just want to keep it on the ground. I mean, there's 5 minutes left to go here in the ball game, so it's.
How about we call it learning time?
Yeah, learning. Yeah,
you got some younger players. Get them
right.
Some experience actually in the game. Because your play calling is going to be the same. Your defensive calls, your stunts, and everything. You're going to still do those. The players have been practicing and learning those, so you got to give them a chance to get some game time action on that. And the hive tackle on that one for the Hornets came up big.
There were people getting folded like origami down there.
Yeah, Miles had no chance on that one. I mean, he's.
Colt Heath was the organizer of that origami session.
I think if he could, he would have handed that ball right back to the quarterback going, nope, not happening. You take it.
You could see 5 seconds in the future.
5, so we're going to have to make an adjustment according to the difference from the scoreboard operator there.
All right, 2nd and goal from the 5.
Oh, that just sounds weird, right? When we say 2nd and goal, it kind of feels like we're talking about the Hornet offense and not the Black Cat offense. That's kind of the way it's been going this evening.
He's got a push. Ooh!
Yeah, but he's got pushed back.
He's got to pick up 2, but he earned every bit of those for sure.
Again, Gatesville not minding the Black Cats keeping it on the ground at this time.
And we got a clock stoppage here. And let's go to a commercial ad.
Call Witt Building Supplies for all your building needs. We provide metal buildings and metal roofing for commercial, residential, and agriculture projects. We also carry a full line of fencing supplies and hardware products. Call or come see us at Witt Building Supplies, 254-865-2190 or 1411 North Highway 36 Bypass, across from Pruitt's Shell Store in Gatesville. We are locally owned and operated and proudly support our Hornets.
Hey, Jacob.
Hey, Adam.
I didn't go anywhere. I'm right here. We're not back. We didn't go anywhere. I don't know why that bothers me.
All right, we're in the same place.
So we've already obviously
we're in the same place we've always been, folks.
We figured out what annoys all of us tonight.
Well, mine is refs throwing a flag for no reason, 30 yards.
It's 3rd and goal.
Handoff again. He's going to be stopped.
God, contact the minute he got that ball.
Bottled up. They were definitely keen on that one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The Hornets knew where that ball was going. The Black Cats were not fooling anyone.
Is that what they were doing? They're trying to fool the Hornets?
They're trying to fool them.
See, when you get that close to the end zone.
Trying to confuse them down there.
He was trying to play a play to confuse the guys. He was confusing them with a trick play.
Yeah.
You know what? I miss John Madden in football. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, I love John Madden in football. I love it when he's calling a Thanksgiving, when he's like, you got food, family, and football, and today Thanksgiving's the greatest day because you have all 3.
I miss Booger McFarland's commentary.
Booger
No,
said no
nothing.
one ever. Said no one ever.
Hey, we got a play going on here.
All right, here goes a 4th down play.
And a timeout.
Timeout.
All right, let's run a commercial break.
Who called that timeout?
Whether you're building from the ground up or giving your home a fresh new look, BAM delivers quality you can count on right here in Hornet Country. Ready to take the next step? Call 254-716-9987 today. BAM Builders and Remodeling, built with heart, designed for you.
All right.
Or all left, either way.
No, all right.
Whatever you prefer. There's some left-handed people out there, okay?
No, they're weird.
I was always jealous of left-handed people.
I'm not jealous of anybody left-handed. I promise you that.
I don't see how baseball players can bat right and left-handed. Have you tried to?
It's called ambidextrous, and
yeah,
it's actually more common than you think.
Oh, if I bat left-handed, I look the most uncoordinated you've ever seen.
Well, I do that as batting right-handed as I'm right-handed, but still, I'm even less coordinated.
All right, we're back at this fourth down play here.
All right, so Gatesville's going to call a timeout
again. Gatesville taking a timeout.
Yeah, we have an NBA last 2 minutes game.
So Gatesville's got 2 timeouts left. Black Cat's got 1.
2. Dos.
I'm pretty sure all you guys listening were like, hey, I wonder how many timeouts Gatesville has right now.
That's not what they were wondering. They were like,
just in case you were wondering, look up the scoreboard, see those 2 yellow hash marks. That means Gatesville's got 2 timeouts left.
You were talking about Booger McFarland or whatever. I remember when at one point it was Jason Witten, Booger McFarland. Boy, that was an all-star winning cast. And I love Jason Witten. Let me tell you something. I loved him as a Cowboy.
But
did not like him as a
commentator.
No, he's not a Tony Romo commentator.
No, come on. John Madden was the best whenever he would be like, okay, especially when he got the pin. Okay, see, this is the end zone. And when he crosses this line to score a touchdown, well, when he crosses it, that's a touchdown because he crossed the line.
By the time he was done, it looked like
all right, speaking of line, here we go.
Got to stop him at this line. Pass is going to be incomplete. Ball goes over in downs.
You know what? That play might have cost the Mexia Black Cats the game. Not converting on that 4th down.
I can't take this guy anywhere. I'm sorry.
Somebody let the guys with the white jacket know he's up here in the press box.
They're letting me out just for the night. I got to go back in. I got to go. You got to have me back by 11.
Swerter's over here trying to do the airwalk on the sideline.
Yes. Yeah, he is. Now
he's doing the gritty.
Now he's gritty.
I just want a backflip. Come on.
Oh, don't give him an. Look at him.
He needs a marketed. He needs a marketed energy drink. I'd buy it.
That's definitely marketing.
Here go the Hornets with their backs against the end zone. 2:09 left to play in this game.
2:09. Time for the 2-minute drill. Raise the roof. Oh wait a minute.
Now what?
We got one ref out there raising the roof. We've got a clock that's possessed.
Well, the scoreboard's having a seizure over there.
Well, we're about to get a new scoreboard, so...
Yeah, that's perfect timing.
Speaking of score, clock, timing, board.
Well, how do we know who's winning?
Handoff.
That's Cy Burns looking for a big run here. Dropping the shoulder. He pushes his way out to the 20... I'm sorry, it's going to be short of that 18, 19-yard line.
And they're coached with this, but I love it when they get contact by the first person, second person, but they're taught to continue moving their legs, and that's exactly what Cy Burns did. And those legs never stopped. Even when he's on the ground, he's still moving the legs.
And we got another timeout.
Does that mean we need to go to commercial break?
A 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning.
Well, good. We did about 15 seconds there in between timeouts, so...
At Cadence Bank, we're here for all 4 quarters and overtime in your financial journey. Whether you're investing for the future, saving for a dream home, starting a business, or just needing to tackle life's financial challenges, we have the teammates, tools, and game plan to help you win. Experience a financial partner that comes in clutch. Visit cadencebank.com to learn more. Cadence Bank. Your team, your cadence. Member FDIC.
All right, there's your unofficial stats of the game so far as we were sitting in the final 2 minutes. Gatesville Hornets versus Mexia Blackcats. 35-6 to score. Gatesville 10 first downs to Mejia's 9. You know, that would lead you to think that it was a close game. Those 10 first downs are because Gatesville had huge yardage plays. Of course, total yard 271.91.
And 6 of those 9 first downs for Mexia came on one possession.
All right, let's see if we can go.
Hand off to Size, finding the left side, cuts back in. He almost got that first down on his own.
All right, let's see if we can get about 30 seconds before we call a timeout here. And
so what you're saying is we're going into clock management mode?
well, I mean, it's 35-6. I mean, I feel like Mexia just kind of at this point wants to probably get the game.
Then they shouldn't have tried to score a touchdown a while ago. Because my
Yeah.
thought is, you want to try to do that when you're down by that much? Guess what? I'm going to punch another one on your board just to
I
make
like
the
it.
drive home.
I'm not even going to hit the clutch. We're going to power shift now.
That's a very like Jim Harbaugh to Pete Carroll type thing back when he was doing his USC and Stanford days.
And you know what? And I'm even going to pass it. I'm going to air it out to Amos.
I think somebody was tugging on Cyburns' jersey.
Oh, they were holding
and
on
Burns
to-
was taking them for a ride a little bit.
he was like,
I was like little
biscuit. Here we go.
It was like skiing. Yeah, he was like a Cyburns turned into a one-man rickshaw.
I love it. 109 on the clock, running down. We'll have to have at least 2 more plays before we can get this one over with. No hurry.
After this play, we can go victory formation.
I'm
I think we did that at the beginning of the third quarter.
I'm irritated. I wouldn't do victory formation.
Yeah, I'm kind of like Adam there. That kind of.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to it now.
One of those NFL fake a knee and throw a touchdown pass.
Oh yeah, I just
Oh, here we go, victory formation now.
We've seen a lot of this year, Lee and Adam. We've seen a lot of victory formation. That's a good thing.
Well, that's going to be it. We've got
deserve
40 seconds on the game on the clock. 28 on the game clock. We're done, ladies and gentlemen. Gatesville's going to get the victory, 35-6.
So
over
once
the
again,
Mexia
we're going to cap that off.
Blackcats.
That's 16 touchdowns in 3 games for the Hornets.
At least 16. Doing our math right.
Yeah.
Somebody double check us.
That's averaging 5.3 touchdowns a game.
Well, if you're the Mexia, there is good news. If you're the Mexia Blackcats, you've dealt with this all season, so this isn't new territory for you.
Yeah,
all right,
so something you want to be dealing with. But
with that being said,
good job.
You know, we kind of talked about it. The big target of the game thus far in the season has been Keaton to Amos Phillips, and them two put on a show tonight. Once again, not disappointing. And the Hornets come away with a big win. Trey Howard with some awesome running here at the end of the game to help run a lot of time off the clock. And giving the pellet to Cy is not a bad thing either.
No, when you've got those two back there, you've definitely got a powerful running combination between Trey's style, Cy's style, completely different. Both of them were productive, though. And then, of course, the air assault between, Keaton to Keaton. You've got Keaton to Phillips, Keaton to Clark. And then there's the defensive play. I'm more and more impressed with the defensive line as this season is going on. Brody Brown, Braxton Boyd, Kaufman, Egling, and then you've got Mr. Energizer Bunny over here,
Larry
Schwertner. I mean, those guys is just they're fun to watch. So, been very impressive.
Well, this win was a capitalized victory on all of it. Like you said, they're all balanced. But why just kidding? You just knew going in, watching the first quarter, second quarter, that Clark Allman was going to get an interception. We were talking about it. Literally, the series we talked about, he was being a ball hawk. He was running the ball, running the routes and all that. But that being said, what a great victory it was, 35-6. It was a pleasure being on the call, Adam. But I think we're about to wrap things up.
Yeah, we're going to wrap this up as Gatesville is
3-0.
3-0, and then we next week who do we have?
We got McGregor on the road.
We'll be over there. Short drive.
19 miles.
Long drive this time.
They just got a McDonald's. I'm dead serious.
I know they did. They built it right in the old car lot.
Yeah, they did.
Anyway, we want to give a special shout out and thanks to all our fans tuning in. And Dave Christian wants to give a shout out to his wife because she stayed up late with him to watch the game. So he wants some brownie points there. Anyway, stay tuned. We got lots more volleyball left this season.
Yes, we
lots
do.
more football and lots more fifth quarter on Wednesday night, 6 p.m. Players of the week will be announced.
Ooh, it's going to be a tough choice this week.
With that being said, this is Lee James,
Adam Baker,
and Jacob Padgett.
We're going to say good night
and God bless.